You are about to witness live streaming history. All of you are about to play the toughest, quote-unquote, game ever devised. No saves, no helps, no multiple choice. The pressure is on. And this is 500 Questions. Woo! It's finally here. We're finally here, folks. Woo. Welcome to 500 Questions, and if you would like to play, then you'll need to enter in the lobby code, which will appear in this sort of corner in a moment. But to do so, you will need to have voice to be able to play on Discord, so do bear that in mind. Here comes the room code. It is CZZU, CZZU, if you would like to play 500 questions and earn some value.
I don't have 500 bits, but here is 1/5 of it. Can we get 500 dupes?
I'm sure we can get 500 dukes at some point throughout the stream. Thank you very much for the 100-bit donation, Kima Ruff. Greatly appreciated. All the revenue that I'm earning from bits and subs on this stream will go directly to the charity that is Save the Children. But if you do not want Twitch to take a part of that, then you can donate directly. There is the link to do so. There is a link also in the chat if you use the donate command. And you can go and donate onto the Tiltify, and 100% of your donation through PayPal on the Tiltify page goes directly to Save the Children. No one takes any other bit. I don't see any of that. It just happens magically. Well, there was a lot of the stress done with, at least with that introduction there, because just making certain all that worked without any hitch was stressful enough. And the fact is now, this game is now live. Although there is a rollback feature, the questions are now set. We were proving questions up until about 35 minutes ago. So yeah, it's been a bit of a rush to get everything all sorted in time, but I think we're finally there. I'm not entirely certain why it is running at such a dog frame rate. Let me see if I can figure out why that is. Why is it running at such a low frame rate? It wasn't doing that yesterday. Why is it doing that? It seems to be the batch counter just all over the shop. Why are you being like that? Unity. If I do that, does that help it in any way, shape or form? It does not. Does not change it in any way, shape or form. I don't need that anymore. Why is the frame rate so hideously low? It should not be that low. It should be running at least 60, and it's barely touching that, which is worrying. Why is the batch count so vicious? Batch count's going all over the shop. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's very weird. So, yes, those that do not know the premise... Oh, hello, there's all sorts of other stuff going on here. We have a donation come through there. Let's have a quick look. Hello there, Looping1. Thank you for the $5 donation there. Good luck, Ash. Greatly appreciated. Also, Egg for the $25 donation. Fortunately, can't match £310 I donated last charity stream, but I'm very much looking forward to the stream. Yeah, you don't try and match any previous donations or anything like that you've done before. Any sort of donation to Save the Children is awesome. Also, thank you, $20 from Clive earlier. And before the stream started, we have a $5 donation from Rigadon, a $5 donation from 8Minky, a $175 donation from Rigadon, and $30 donation from Samster. All of those have already gone to the Tiltify, to the charity. $265 already raised, and we've hardly even started. Well, I mean, you can sit in the lobby if you want, Ape, and I can skip over you, but it's a bit of a pain to have to do that each time, unfortunately. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain for me to do that, but in theory you could do that. I'm not entirely certain why this frame rate is getting worse. The frame rate's getting worse somehow. What does my CPU say? Is it because CPU usage is through the roof? Yes, it is. Why is CPU usage through the roof? CPU usage is through the roof because I don't know. Huh. that's disconcerting. I mean, I guess this is the first time I've run with absolutely everything on, but there's not much extra I've added. Maybe it's because of the OBS virtual cam, because the only way for me to get a high enough frame rate on the webcam on that was to use virtual cam. Is it that? I don't think so, because it doesn't look like that's eating too many frames. It's only using 6% CPU. I don't know why it's so bad, but I mean, it's not critical having a high frame rate, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have silky smooth frame rate. And the show must go on, as you say, TJ Daniel, absolutely. We will be picking the first player in a moment. So yeah, do bear in mind, if you are joining the lobby, then you will need to be able to play in voice. And get yourself set up with voice capabilities now rather than later. Otherwise, when it comes to picking you, I'm not going to wait long until I go and pick someone else. So if you don't get your voice working in suitable amount of time, then we will just move straight on, because we have 500 questions to go through, as is the name of the show. So yes, throughout this process, throughout the last few weeks or so, we have managed to write and proof and reproof and triple proof a total of 500 and actually a bit extra questions. It's only going to be 500 questions for this evening, for today, this afternoon, this evening, this night, all of that. And they are currently in an order. We will I guess we'll mention who comes up when it needs to, when we get to each 50, and there will be a break after every 100 as well. So once we finish the first two 50s, then we'll have a quick break, and then we'll just move on as like that. Yeah, absolutely. Whew. Whew. Hello, Whiskers. You've already been fed many times, haven't you? You want to say hello to stream? You want to say hello to stream? Let's cut to me. Hello. There you are. Whiskers is here, helping me out. All questions correct at time of taping. Pretty much that as well, Tantasar, yes. Whoa! Don't leap that way, Whiskers. Jesus! I don't mind you leaping, but not in that direction. Or does it just continue till the next person makes it past? We'll at the 100. At each 100, we'll just stop at that point. Or if there are technical problems going on, then we may do a stop. But if it's a player technical issue, not my technical issue, then we continue on, and I unfortunately will have to kick you out. But if it's my technical issue, then we'll have a unscheduled break. But other than that, it's we just plow on while we can, because as I say, there's 500 questions to get through. It's a lot of time to do so. Speaking of which, there is a reward on Tiltify. So if you want to make a donation with a value of $5, then you can enter yourself into the sweepstake. And the sweepstake is how long do you think it'll take to ask and answer 500 questions? So we will consider the start of the game being from when we pick the first player, which will happen in a couple of moments. And then the time will start at some point. I'll keep a track of the timer on my Windows clock. And then once the close of the 500th question has happened, then we stop the clock. And then whoever gets the closest without going over will then win a prize. I forget what prize I gave. I think it was a Steam gift card of some description, whatever value I said on there. So if you would like to proffer your opinion on that, then that guessing is open until 3 p.m. So you have 3 hours, less than 3 hours from now to make your guesses, because obviously having guesses at the last hour makes no sense, because then you're kind of guaranteed to get it right. So at about 3 o'clock, the reward will close itself down and will lock down, and you will not be able to get any more sweepstake donations in. Throughout the stream, we will have other things as well. There'll be some extra donation incentives in that as we go on. But I think the time now. Are we going to the second? I mean, we can go as accurate to the second as we want. Yes. I don't think we're going to be getting that close, because it is closest without going over. So, Price is Right rules rather than closest either side. So, The lobby will be open throughout the entirety of this, so even if you need to drop out at some point, then you can re-enter the lobby. The lobby will also remind you at some point to keep yourself in the lobby. And if you don't talk to the lobby about that, then it will kick you out. So it's just a way of making certain people are still in the lobby when they shouldn't be. As Tentasara's just done there, you just need to say the word here and it resets the 20-minute timer. But just don't spam it, is what I'll say. It will remind you in 20 minutes time to say it, and then another 5 minutes after that as well. So even if you don't say it all the time. You don't need to say it all the time, but it will remind you when you need to, and it'll be roughly 20-25 minutes each time you need to say it, just to keep you alive in the lobby. Because if you're in the lobby and to get picked and you're not there, then that's just wasting all of our time. And you might need to join the room code first, if you're not there first. And I have a list of the names of the authors for each 50, so if you are facing your own questions, then I will ask you to sit out of the game at that time, and maybe even boot you from the main seat if that's the case, but hopefully you have already been told ahead of time when your questions are coming up, so you can best judge when you want to join the game. I'm hearing some more dings, so let's quickly address those. We have a, whoa, Mr. Connor M27, that's $100, saying, did someone say 100? I did indeed say 100 when we were saying we're breaking after each 100. Thank you for the $100 donation, Connor. That is immensely generous donation. Also, someone's just subscribed on my YouTube channel. I don't know what that name is, but thank you for whoever is subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I have not turned that alert off. And $5 for Random Zombie. Thank you for the $5 donation there, Random Zombie. And also a $10 donation from Matt the Ref. Good luck, Ash. Thank you, Matt, for the $10 donation as well. Well, we're already at $380. I only put a limit of $1,000 for this event, but we're close. We're close getting to that. There's a ding. What is that ding there? Is that the one is that the Matt the Ref ding? I can't see the screen properly. It's all too squished. Probably was. I can't see it. The lobby will run throughout the game, Puzzledan, yes. If we need to restart the game at some point, which I do have a game reconciliation of this, so if for some reason we have to restart the game due to a technical issue, the lobby code will probably be a new code, but you'll still be able to join the lobby afterwards anyway. And another ding has happened. We also have a $5 donation from Shannamain. Brace yourself, Quiz Night. This is going to be a long day. That it is. And also Sheldon with 100 bits. 100 bits, good luck. Thank you very much for the 100-bit donation there, here again. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to have my clock open once I have picked the first player. So, good luck, everyone. This is 500 questions. Who will get the furthest? Who will get the most sort of in-game prize money? Who will get the most answers seen? Let's find out. Shall we pick our first player? Our first player will be... It is Car the 7th. Car the 7th, you are our first player at 12:13:37 on my clock. 12:13:37. We have leaked time, apparently, so that's when we started the game. Let's clear out that lobby info for the time being. And I need to get my Discord open so that I can hear everything. And I need to unmute the Discord so I can hear you. Hello, Car.
Hello.
How you doing?
Surprised I'm the first one.
You are indeed the first one. Yes, that's it's just the look of the draw. I guess it is. You're looking forward to this?
Yes. Yes, I am. And hopefully this goes well, and hopefully everyone donates well to the Save the Children, of course.
Absolutely, yes. We do have your pack coming up later on in this stream, but
I know.
But this first one is not yours. The first one we're going to be seeing is actually Samster's 50. So.
Oh joy!
Let's put you in your podium there, and let's have a quick look at Samster's 50. So the categories we're looking for this 50 are anagrams, cakes, crime, famous last words, musicians, chemistry, non-ball sports, children's literature, birds, and video games. That's what we're going to look for this particular 50. As ever, Car, I know you know this, but there may be some people out there in chat that do not know this. The critical game here is just get questions right. If you get them right, it give me on the first bounce, you get an extra 1,000 on the board. If we see a triple threat and you get the 3 right in that, you get an extra 3,000 for that. There are a couple of extra challenges which may involve an extra player. But if at any point you give me 3 wrong answers in a row, then you are... Let's play that again.
Wow.
Gone.
I'm in there somewhere.
Go.
I'm going to be in there somewhere.
Yes, you are in there somewhere. I'm in there as well. So yes, that is the critical rule. 3 wrong in a row, and you are gone. Who invited the monks? Talk to Toad Boy about the mixing for that if you're really complaining. So good luck, Car. You are our first main player, and you have control. So, which category would you like to see first?
Just taking a quick drink first.
Oh yes, good idea. Hydrate.
I think I will take the non-ball sports first, please.
And we're starting
Already?
with the top 10 challenge.
Already?
Already starting with the top 10 challenge, which will pick another player. The other player may not have to play at all, so don't worry about joining the voice yet, other player, but we do need to pick another one because, Car, you'll need to decide whether you want to take it on or whether you want to give the other player control for this question. So let's see who's going to pick. It's egg fried cheese!
Oh, hello!
So, Egg, you are the sideline player now. That does mean, Car, do you want to see this question on non-ball sports, or do you want Egg to see this question on non-ball sports? If Egg answers it correctly, then you will get a roll on the board. You'll get a strike on the board. If you get it right, then you'll get yourself 1,000. That's basically it. And it's asking 5 of 10 possible answers in 15 seconds. So which one do you want to do, Car? Do you want to play this, or do you want Egg to play this?
I will have a crack at it.
Okay, you're going to have a go at this. So, Egg, you can just sit around anyway. You don't need to play this particular question. So, Car, this is the first question of 5 questions, and it's a top 10 challenge. Good luck. Name 5 of the 10 largest horse racing venues located in the US, UK, and Australia. 15 seconds.
Melbourne, Aintree, Derby, Kentucky, Epsom, Sydney, Belmont, Cheltenham, Ayr.
That is time. You got 4 out of the possible 10. Unfortunately, not enough. Close though, quite close. Let's quickly have a look on the board there. So that's 1 strike on the board. Let's have a quick look at the other answers. So you didn't give me Flemington, Churchill Downs, Pimlico, Santa Anita Park, Ascot. Yeah, that was the one you were really missing, and Hamilton Park as well. Those are the ones you did not give me, but you did give me Aintree, Belmont Park, Cheltenham, and Epsom Downs. That is the first strike on the board. We do not want to see those strikes, though. They need to go away. So, Egg, you actually need to sit around because you might come back into control in a moment because that was a wrong on Car's side. But, Car, you need to clear that wrong. Also, can you do something about breathing into your mic? It's just a bit excessive, and there's people in chat complaining about it. So, let's clear that wrong on the board. What do you want to go for?
I will go for chemistry.
Chemistry, okay. Regular question coming up. 10 seconds on the clock after this. Which element derives its chemical symbol from the Latin word of stannum? 10 seconds.
ST? Oxygen, strontium.
That's 2 strikes now. Going along the right lines, SN. SN would be?
Or tin.
Tin, yeah. Tin was the answer we're looking for there. And that's 2 strikes on the board, Car. Remember, if you
this
get
is going
3,
well.
if you get 3 wrong in a row, you know what that means. You are...
Yep.
Absolutely. So, hello, Egg. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. I mean, it isn't yet. I mean, it'll be somewhere in the world it is. But you are now in control of this game because there are 2 strikes on the board. So, which category do you think will eliminate Carl Seventh from the game?
Knowing Samster, I'm gonna go for crime, please.
Go for crime. Okay, Car, to stay in the game, you need to get this right. Here's the question. Also the site of a former Bell foundry, which district of London is infamous for the Jack the Ripper murders? 10 seconds.
Whitehall, Soho, Westminster, Hammersmith, Kensington.
You were so close. You said Whitehall, which is not good enough. It's White something.
Whitechapel.
It's Whitechapel. And just like that, Car, that is 3 wrong in a row. That does mean you are...
Goodbye.
For the time being, but you can still join the game later if you manage to find your way in. But for now, Car, it is goodbye. I knew Clive was going to react to that. Okay, hello, Egg. Now you are the controlling player. How do you think you find yourself here? Well, we've already got 3 strikes on the board here out of 3 questions seen. We're going to be here for a while.
It's a substance pack. I've got no chance.
You'll be fine. Did you know Whitechapel off the top of your head straight off the bat?
Yeah, I knew Whitechapel. I could have guessed the chemistry one. I would have struggled with the horse racing. So
fair enough. Well, which category do you want to go for?
Anagrams, please.
Anagrams. Okay, here's your first anagram question. Though she wasn't born there, Meg Ryan is an anagram of which country's name? 10 seconds.
Oh, God. Germany.
Getting there, absolutely right. And first given answer, that means we put 1,000 on the board.
Hooray!
And it's the first correct answer of the game. Huzzah! All right,
cool.
Pick another category.
Well, I'm a fat man. Let's go cakes.
Let's go cakes. Here's a question. Zaccatorta is a rich chocolate cake with apricot filling, originally made and served at a hotel in which European city? 10 seconds.
Hungary, Austria, Czechoslovakia. I don't know.
You might want to read the question. You might read the question again.
City. I wouldn't have been able to narrow it down. I knew it was going to be European somewhere. I wouldn't have been able to narrow it down to
European, certainly, because it says the word European in the question as well. We were looking for Vienna. Vienna was the city we're looking for there for the Zaccatorta. That is 1 strike on the board. Let's clear that strike. Egg, where are you going?
Let's go back to anagrams, please.
Back to anagrams, see if we can clear that strike off the board. Which anagram of the word silent might be something you do whilst remaining silent? 10 seconds.
Listen?
Absolutely right, yes. Should the rune code be somewhere puzzled down? Yeah. I can keep revealing it at some point in the game. CZZU to join the game if you'd like to join the lobby. Just like that. And we clear that strike and also add an extra 1,000 to your total egg. You're up to 2,000 now. Okay. Back to the reset and another category.
We'll try cakes again. We'll see how cakes fares.
Top 10 challenge. It's a top 10 challenge on cakes. Let's pick the sideline player. Asset is the sideline player. Now, do you want to see this question, Egg, or do you want Asset to see this question?
Knowing how Samson did his last top 10, I'm not that confident. So, in actual fact, I'm going to let Asset see it, please.
Okay, let's get Asset into the game then. You will need to come into the call, Asset. Please not be more than one. Well, please be at most 1 second. I can't be waiting for people to join the game all the time. That's my thing. Is I need to keep this game going because there's 500 questions to get through.
Oh, there we go.
We have an asset up there, and I'm just waiting for asset to be sorted, and then we will be all good to go. Yes, absolutely. As Looping says, be prepared at any moment. Yeah. Hello there, asset.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm right on my walk here, but I'm gonna play this right away, even on my bike.
Okay, well, we'll find out how well this will go. This is a top 10 challenge, so you'll need to give me 5 of the 10 possible answers I have on my screen in 15 seconds to get it correct. If you do get it right, then it means we add another strike to Egg's board. If you get it wrong, then Egg will win the challenge. So, don't fall off the bike or anything, Asset. Are you ready?
I'm on my legs.
You're on your legs. Okay, we're stable. We're not on the bike. Okay, here is your question then, Asset. Hang on, let me press the right button first. Like that. Name 5 of the 10 ingredients in the BBC food recipe for Mary Berry's frosted walnut cake. Repeated ingredients used for different stages of the recipe, e.g. the sponge and filling, do not count as separate answers. You have 15 seconds now.
Dough, flour, strawberry, raspberry, blackberry. I don't know much of this cakes. Blackberry?
I mean, I think I did hear say flour, so I accepted flour self-raising, but that was the only one there. You were going down a lot of fruit routes, but we're talking about walnut cake here, not a fruit
I wish
cake.
I'd have taken this. I don't know if I got this.
I got distracted by this berry, so maybe Berry's cake might have some berries in it.
Oh, Mary Berries. You got distracted by that. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Mary Berry is a name there. But that does mean, Egg, you win that challenge. Asset, thank you for joining, but we'll see you at some point later on. And let's see the possible answers. So you could have said
sugar, eggs.
Yeah, all of those are good. Baking powder, vanilla extract, milk, icing sugar, and also cream of tartar. That was the other one on there on the board as well. Cream of tartar. But you win that challenge there, Egg. You get yourself an extra 1,000 on the board, and you're still in control of the game.
Let's go cakes again, please.
Let's go with cakes again. Here's a question. Which band featuring Joe Jonas had a UK top 10 hit with their debut single Cake by the Ocean in 2016? 10 seconds.
I have no idea that Joe Jonas was in a band. Yeah, this is a problem.
Well, that is a strike on the board. No chance at all there, apparently. We were looking for Dance, or DNCE. That is what we were looking for there. And if you want to know what Cake by the Ocean really means, go and ask your dad. So that's the first strike on the board for you, Egg. Let's clear that strike. Where are you going?
Let's try chemistry, please.
Chemistry. It's a battle. First battle of today. So this one requires a sideline player. Let's see who's going to pick.
Oh, so it's a different side player each time. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if they lose, and it's Cola you are going to be facing.
Oh, great. Hi, Colo.
Hello, Colo. Oh, goodbye, Colo.
You already got dragged in.
Oh, what's going on? What's happened there?
This is not going to go well.
Hello.
Also, hello there. Let's take that off there. Right, so this is a question on chemistry. Let's go to that shot. Egg, would you like to lead or would you like to follow?
I'd like to follow, please.
Like to follow on this question. Okay, so Colo, you'll be answering first. You have approximately 5 seconds each time control is passed over, but that is down to my discretion at the very least.
What about a chemistry question against a teacher? It's not good. It's not good.
So here we go. Colo, here is the question. The IUPAC periodic table lists carbon and which other 16 elements that have a 6-letter name in English. Just for your information, cesium does not appear on this list, as the US spelling without an A is not the accepted worldwide spelling. Carlo, you have control. 5 seconds.
Oxygen.
Yes.
Silver.
Yes.
Sulfur.
Yes.
Copper.
Yes.
Helium.
Yes.
Nickel.
Yes. Need an answer?
No. I'm gone.
I've got to stop that. There it goes.
I had one more.
You had one more. What was the other one?
I had iodine.
Iodine, yeah, would have been on the board there. Well, Egg, you win that battle. Gets you an extra 1,000. We say goodbye to Colour for the time being, but let's have a quick look at the other answers that you could have gone with. Barium, cerium, cobalt, curium, erbium, indium, iodine, osmium, radium, and sodium was the other obvious one that wasn't picked.
Oh.
Those are the other options there. So, Colour, thank you very much for playing, but we may see you later on. And Egg, you still have control of the game, and we've cleared those strikes out. So, where are you going now?
Let's go famous last words. Let's see what Samson's got planned for us on that one.
Here's your question. Who reportedly said that last words, "Goodbye, kid, hurry back," to his wife, Lauren Bacall? 10 seconds.
Wasn't that Humphrey Bogart?
Absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. Well played. How does one join the Q lobby? Enter in lobby code CZZU and you'll be in the audience. Very good answer there, Egg. First answer given, so an extra 1,000 on the board for you, and you get to pick again.
Okay, let's go for birds, please.
Boyd's.
Right.
Easy question. With one example setting a world record at 2.5 kilograms, what type of bird lays the world's largest egg? 10 seconds.
Ostrich.
Absolutely it is.
It's an
Very
egg
well
question.
played. It's an egg question. Absolutely, you're going to get an egg question right. Where are you going next?
Let's go birds again, please.
Birds again. Here's the question. The roadrunner belongs to what family of bird known for laying its eggs in the nest of other species? 10 seconds.
Oh. Nesting, magpie, cuckoos.
Cuckoo is right. Cuckoo is right, but it was not your first given answer, so it is right,
Yeah.
but no additional on the board. But well played getting that. You could have also said the technical name of Cusulidae as well. There's actually a greater and lesser roadrunner as well, for those that did not know that. There are two different types of roadrunner, greater and lesser.
Are they good at painting tunnels?
Doesn't say so, I'm afraid. Maybe the Acme version, but certainly not the IRL version. Anyway, you get to pick again, Egg.
Let's try the video games.
Video games. Here's your question. The Lost Legacy, A Thief's End, and Drake's Fortune are all installments in which video game franchise? 10 seconds.
Uncharted.
Absolutely right. Absolutely on the money there. Extra 1,000 on the board. You're up to 7,000, and you've seen 10 questions so far. Where are you going next?
Cool. I haven't played Uncharted, but I know that one. I need to get it out of the way. Let's go musicians. I need to get out of the way.
Musicians, it's another battle. It's another battle. Let's pick your opponent.
Uh-oh.
It's Clive of Legend. Clive of Legend is your opponent on this particular topic. Oh, Clive of Legend's going, Christ.
Why am I getting all of these people already?
That's just how it goes, I guess. Hello, Clive. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you holding up?
Yeah. Well, it's early on, so we'll find out later, I guess. So, this is the question then, Egg. Would you like to lead or follow on this?
This might very well be a strike. I'm gonna follow again, please.
Gonna follow again, so Clive, you'll be answering first on this question. Name the 38 musical acts who have had a best-selling album in the UK for any calendar year since 1967. And for extra information, names of individuals or groups are required. Film or musical soundtracks and various artists in quotations albums are not included on this list. Clive, first answer please, 5 seconds.
Adele?
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Take That?
Yes.
The Beatles.
Yes.
Ed Sheeran?
Yes.
ABBA.
Yes.
Oasis?
Yes.
Oh Christ.
Your answer.
Madonna.
You know what?
Oh.
Not on the board. Madonna is not
Oh,
on the
wow.
board. I was busy looking just to see. No, sorry, it is on the board. I'm an idiot. It is on the board.
Oh.
My bad. It is on the board. Fuck's sake, Ashley.
Can we fix this?
Can we continue? Can we continue? Let's find out. Yes, Clive.
It's just a bit more red.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Rolling
Clive?
Stones.
Rolling Stones. I think we can continue. Now, is that answer on the board? No, it isn't.
Hey.
Right, that's definitely not on the board this time. Oh, God, that was such a... Sorry about that. It had to happen at some point. So, all of the red. So, that's the result of this should be Clive losing, which means Egg wins. Let's just make certain that does do the right thing. It does do the right thing. Okay, we can reverse the result of that. It's just more red than usual. So, unlucky there, Clive. Let's quickly look at the other answers there were. So, Adam the Ants, Blondie, James Blunt, Bon Jovi, Susan Boyle, Lewis Capaldi, They're Going Too Fast, Duffy, Elton John, Alice Rosette, Scissor Sisters, Simply Red, Snow Patrol, The Stylistics, Shania Twain, Robbie Williams, Amy Winehouse, and a couple of others I didn't actually manage to catch. But that was the list. So, Clive, thank you very much for playing. We'll see you possibly later.
See ya.
Okay, Egg, you're back in control.
This is going way better than I ever thought it would. Fine, we may as well see one of each of the questions. Let's go children's literature and get a strike.
Oh my god, my headphones are doing weird things. I do not like it when they're doing weird things. Children's literature, here's your question. When Michael Bond's agent explained that there were no bears in Africa, Paddington Bear's home was changed to which South American country? 10 seconds.
Oh. Brazil, Colombia, Guyana, I don't know.
It's been on the pinnacle ladder at some point. Deepest, darkest Peru is the answer we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Peru was the answer, and that is a strike on the board for you, Egg. Let's clear that strike.
Let's go back to anagrams, please.
Back to the anagrams. Here's your question. Old West Action is a fitting anagram of the name of which actor and director? 10 seconds.
Oh. Oh, Christ. Oh, I can't see it. Why can't I see it?
Can't see it. Let's put the second strike on the board. Will this jog your memory?
Of course.
Clint Eastwood.
Of course.
Clint Eastwood
Of course.
was Old West Action. So, that is 2 strikes on the board. We will now need to pick a sideline player to decide your fate. And it's Tyson Bain who will be making your decision here. So, hello, Tyson Bain.
Hello.
Right, you are in control of the game here. You get to pick Egg's fate here. Which question do you think will eliminate Egg, and then you can assume position of the game?
Let's go for musicians.
Musicians. So, Egg, to stay in the game, you need to give me a right answer here. Here's your question. Which rapper best known for the albums To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn has the real birth surname of Duckworth? 10 seconds.
It's not Eminem, which I know, and that's the only thing I can think of at the minute. No! Tyson! How could you?
I didn't have a clue either, to be fair.
And that is the end of Egg's run for now. That is 3 strikes on the board. That does mean, Egg, you are...
I'm in there somewhere.
You'll be in there somewhere. Let's quickly look at the answer for that question. It was Kendrick Lamar, or K-Dot, you could have also said.
Million years.
But you are holding the new record at the very least there with your performance. So we'll see how well that holds up. Thank you very much for playing, Egg, and we may see you again later.
Cool.
Okay.
Do I need to re-enter the lobby out of curiosity?
No, you're still in the lobby.
Cool. No worries.
So we say goodbye to Egg for the time being, and we welcome Tyson Bain into the hot seat. So, Tyson, how are you doing today?
Nervous now.
Well, let's break those nerves and break you in. Which category do you want to go for?
Video games.
Video games. Okay, here's your first question. Helped by the fact that it was bundled with a successful console, what is the best-selling single-platform game of all time? 10 seconds.
Tetris, Super Mario Brothers, Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is the answer, yes. Not the first answer you gave me, but you are playing the game right, just giving me a blast of answers and hoping one of them sticks. So that is the right answer, but no money on the board. I think it's broken it in quite nicely. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go crime.
Crime. Okay. Let's see the question. I said. What is the most junior rank in London's Metropolitan Police Service, coming directly below Sergeant? 10 seconds.
Inspector, detective.
They're a bit more too senior, I'd say, on that one. That is the first strike on the board for you. We were looking for a constable. Constable is the most junior rank in the Met Police Service. It's also a legal term for an officer with the powers of a police officer. Cambridge University and some cathedrals also have their own constables. First strike on the board for you. Let's clear it. Where are you going next?
Chemistry.
Sorry, say that again?
Chemistry.
Right. I might have to reset my headphones at the moment because it's lagging like heck. Here's your question on chemistry. Litmus used on indicator paper to determine the pH of a solution is obtained from what kind of fungus? 10 seconds.
Not a clue. Mushrooms. No idea.
Oh dear, that is 2 strikes on the board. You know what happens when you get 3 wrong in a row. You will be. So we don't want to make that happen. Let's quickly look at the answer. It was lichen. Lichen was the answer there for litmus paper. No clue. All right, well, we're going to have to now pick a new player to decide your fate on the next question. And it is Connor M27. Connor, please make your way into live studio. You are the next player to decide the fate here for Tyson Bain. Let's quickly go to the wide shot. We'll wait for Connor to join in. Hello there, Connor.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. It's very early. I'm not usually doing this. It is very early.
Yes. Well, we're only 20 questions in of all 500, but this could be your opportunity to get into the game now. You need to decide what Tyson Bain's category will be, so which one do you think will eliminate him?
Be nice.
Well, every quiz night player's worst category is music, so let's go musicians.
Going for musicians. It's a regular question, so Tyson Bain, you need to get this right to stay in the game. Here's your question. Which British musician formed the band Wings in 1971 with his wife Linda as the group's keyboard player? 10 seconds.
Paul McCartney.
Absolutely right. Yes, very well played. first answer, so they'll add an extra 1,000 on the board for you. Clear the wrongs as well. And Connor, it was a good guess, but unfortunately did not work out for you, so you're going to have to sit out for the time being, but hopefully you get picked again in future.
Oh well.
Oh well,
Thanks for
indeed.
having me.
There's plenty of time. We still have 479 questions to get through. So Tyson Bain, you've cleared the wrong of the board. You now have control back in the game. Where are you going next?
Famous last words.
Famous last words. The question is, after all, tomorrow is another day is the closing line of which 1936 novel adapted into the highest grossing film after inflation? 10 seconds.
Gone with the Wind.
It is indeed Gone with the Wind. Very well played. As an extra 1,000 on the board for you. That's 5 questions you've seen so far. Where are you going next?
Children's literature.
Children's literature, and it's a battle.
Oh,
It is a battle question, so let's pick your opponent. And it is Shadowmane PX41. Shadowmane, please make your way into the studio. Hello there, Shadowmane.
Hi.
Hi, you have been picked in this battle on children's literature. So, Tyson Bain, do you want to lead or follow on this battle?
I'll follow.
You will follow. So, Shadowmane, you'll need to answer first. Here comes the question. Roald Dahl wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and which 18 other fiction novels? This list excludes short story collections, scripts, poetry collections, and non-fiction such as Boy and Going Solo. Shadowmane, first answer, 5 seconds.
BFG.
Yes.
James and the Giant Peach.
Yes.
Matilda.
Yes.
The Twits.
Yes.
The Clever Crocodile.
The Clever Crocodile.
I probably guessed it wrong. I'm remembering the story. Oh, wrong title.
Oh.
I know
I
there's
don't
a
see the
Roald Dahl
Clever Crocodile
story
up there, I'm
involving
afraid.
a crocodile.
So
Oh, that's
I can't
painful.
accept that. There is a enormous crocodile, though. That is on the board that I could accept.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's been years since
So-
I've seen it. It's okay.
So unfortunately, a wrong answer. That means that Tyson Bain, you win that battle. You get yourself $1,000 on the board. Let's quickly go over the other answers. So Charlie in the Great Glass Elevator, Danny the Champion of the World, SEO Trot, Fantastic Mr. Fox, George's Marvelous Medicine, My Uncle Oswald, Sometime Never, A Fable for Superman, The Enormous Crocodile, Giraffe, The Pellyman, Me, The Gremlins, The Magic Finger, The Minpins, The Vicar of Nibbleswick, and The Witches. Those are all answers we did not see there. So, Shadowmane, unfortunately, that was your opportunity to get in for the time being. You'll have to wait again later on, but thank you very much for playing. We'll see you later. Okay, Tyson Bain, you won the battle. You're still in control of the game. Where are you going next?
Non-ball sports.
Non-ball sports. And the question is... In 2017, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s 50th and final professional bout was against which sportsman making his boxing debut? 10 seconds.
He just turned him. Conor McGregor.
That's the one, yes. Conor McGregor was what we were looking for. I couldn't accept just Conor, but McGregor was the key word there, and you did get there, and it was the first answer you gave me, so we'll add 1,000 on the board for you. And you're doing well. 7 questions seen so far, and no strikes on the board. Where are you going next?
Crime.
Crime. It's another battle. It's another battle. Who's it going to be against? Dr. Mummy. Dr. Mummy, you have been picked for this battle. Ooh, wow. We're getting through the fast one. Getting through the special questions here, aren't we? Let me have a quick look at the donations to see if I've caught up on that. Oh, we have some other donations. Storm Vision with $115 earlier, going with ding! Thank you very much for the $115 donation. That actually brings it up to a nice round $500 so far raised for Save the Children. That is enormously generous, Storm Vision. Thank you very much for that. Dr. Mummy, welcome.
Hi everyone.
Hi. So you've been picked for this battle on crime, but it is Tyson-based decision as to whether, Tyson, do you want to lead or would you like to follow on this question?
Yep, I'm going to follow again.
Going to follow again. So, Dr. Mummy, you'll be answering first on this question. Name the 14 scripted crime or police procedural drama US television series that have run in prime time for more than 10 seasons. There's extra information here. Reboots of old shows that use the original name do not count as a separate answer. Shows in the same franchise may count as separate answers if they have run for long enough, i.e. 10 or more seasons. Medical dramas, such as Grey's Anatomy, are not on this list, but there are forensic shows that are. Dr. Mummy, you're answering first. Give me an answer. 5 seconds.
X-Files. Is it X-Files? Jeez.
I'm afraid not really. That doesn't count as a police procedural drama. It's more of a sci-fi, I would say. So does not appear on the list.
CSI, aren't we?
That's basically what we're looking for, is the CSIs and things like that, yeah. So, Tyson Bain getting the win on the battle there, ending an extra 1,000. Let's quickly look at the answers. We had Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Law and Order NCIS, CSI, Criminal Minds, Hawaii Five-0, Murder, She Wrote, NYPD Blue, Bones, NCIS, Los Angeles Blue Bloods, CSI Miami, JAG, and Law and Order Criminal Intent. Those were the 14 answers we had on the board there. So, unlucky Dr. Mummy. It happens. Even on the main show, people were giving wrong answers on the first answer on a battle. So, don't beat yourself up on that. And you'll have plenty of opportunities to get back in later anyway. This is very early on. We're only done the first 25 questions. So, we'll see you later, Dr. Mummy. Tyson Bain, you're still in control of the game. Where are you going next?
Famous last words.
Famous last words. And the question is... Fittingly, what is the last word of the King James Bible completing chapter 22 of the Book of Revelation? 10 seconds.
End, finish, fin, end times. Nope.
You're going for all of the obvious ending words, but what's the really popular word in the entire Bible that generally finishes any prayer?
Amen.
Amen was what we were looking for, yeah. Literally meaning, so let it be. And the final verse, number 21, is, the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. And then chapter 22 is, amen or amen. That is a strike on the board, but let's clear that strike. Where are you going?
Right, video games.
Video games, let's see if we can clear it. Here's the question. In July of 2020, an unopened copy of which game, released 35 years earlier, sold at auction for a record $114,000. 10 seconds.
Super Mario Brothers.
It absolutely is Super Mario Brothers. Well played. On that particular occasion, breaking the record for highest price paid for a single video game at auction. And in said same auction, there was also a sealed copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for $50,000 as well. So we've cleared the strike, and we add 1,000 to your total. 10 questions you've seen so far, 6,000 in your total so far. No strikes now, and where are you going next?
Non-ball sports.
Non-ball sports. The question is... Nicknamed Mighty Mike, which Dutch darts player has been the PDC World #1 since 2014? 10 seconds.
I've not really followed darts lately. I can't remember past films really.
It pretty much has to be a Samster question if we're getting a darts question in there. That is a strike back on the board. The answer we're looking for there was Michael van Gerwen. Michael van Gerwen, winning the PDC World Darts Championship in 2014, 2017 and 2019, and has completed 17 9-dart finishes in his career so far. So, let's clear that strike. We need to get rid of that strike. Where are you going next?
Right, back to video games then.
Back to video games to clear the strike. The question is... In Crash Bandicoot, Dr. Nitrous Brio and which main antagonist create the title character in a failed Evolvo Ray experiment? 10 seconds.
Dr. Neocortex.
Full name given there. Perfect answer. Yes. I would have accepted just Dr. Cortex, but Dr. Neocortex is the full title. Clear that strike from the board, add an extra 1,000. You're on to $7,000, 12 questions seen so far.
I think it helps that the new one just came out yesterday, that one.
I mean, that also does help as well, yeah. That's fair enough. It's fresh in the mind there.
Yeah.
So, doing well. You still have one left in that saving video games category. Maybe you don't want to go there just yet. Where are you going next?
Chemistry.
We'll go to chemistry. Okay, the question on chemistry is... Uniquely, which American won 2 unshared Nobel Prizes? For chemical bond research in 1954 and anti-nuke lobbying in 1963. 10 seconds.
No idea. Einstein.
I'm afraid not, no. Strike back on the board, and the answer we're looking for there was Linus Pauling, or Linus Carl Pauling. Yes, Sea Nightwing, Polyster, and Samster, yeah, all confirming that. The answer there, Linus Pauling. Chemistry prize was for his research into the nature of the chemical bond and its application to the elucidation of the structure of complex substances. Well, strike is back on the board. Where are you going to clear that strike?
I wonder. Video games?
Using the last of the video games to clear that strike, hopefully. Let's see the question. Red, a blue trio called Jay, Jake, and Jim, and the yellow Chuck are the first player characters used in which best-selling game? 10 seconds.
Angry Birds.
Absolutely is Angry Birds, yes. And that is that strike off the board once again. And we add an extra 1,000. You're now up to 8,000. No strikes on the board. 14 questions seen so far. We have 19 questions left in this 50. Let's see. Yep, your video games category is now gone now, so you're going to have to go somewhere else to clear for your strikes. So, where are you going next?
Let's go for birds.
Birds. Okay, question on birds is... Which black and white wading bird has been used as the main logo for the UK's RSPB since 1970? 10 seconds.
Magpie? No,
Afraid not the magpie. There's a strike back on the board. We were looking here for the Avo set that Egg Fried Cheese has said in chat. Yes, the Avo set. A long-legged, web-footed, black and white shorebird with slender upward curving bill. First used on ties in 55 and then became the main logo 15 years after that. It is a strike on the board. We can't go to video games now because we've expired all those questions, so you're going to have to go somewhere else. Where are you going?
non-ball sports.
Non-ball sports. And it's a battle.
Yay.
A battle to hopefully clear the strike. Who's it going to be against? It is Oni 91573. You are the battling player here. So Oni, please get yourself in. Just checking all of my stuff. I've not missed anything else. Have we got any more donations in? Not yet, but if you do want to donate, then go to the link like that. Hello, show the donation thing. There you go. Go to that link. Also say !donate in chat as well. 100% of the donations through to the Tiltify will go directly to Save the Children. You still have about 2 hours left to go in for the reward. So if you donate $5, then you can go for the sweepstake reward, where if you get the closest time for the duration of the 500 question stream without going over, so Price is Right rules, then you will earn a £50 Steam gift card for that. So bear that in mind. And also, if you'd like to join the game and you haven't entered the lobby code, then the lobby code is CZZU, and you'll be entered in to play the game. Do bear in mind, you will need to have voice capabilities in Discord to do so. So join the Discord server ahead of time and get your mic set up ahead of time so that we reduce the friction in getting players in. So, welcome there, Oni, or should I say Alex?
Heyo.
Heyo, how you doing?
All's doing well. This is audible, right?
Good, good.
Yeah, I'm doing cool, thanks.
So, this is a battle on non-ball sports. Tyson Bain, would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
Follow again.
I'm going to follow again. I'm just going to turn Alex up slightly so we can hear more of Alex. So following again, here we go. So Alex, you'll be answering first here. Here's the question. Name the 30 NHL teams prior to the introduction of the Vegas Golden Knights in 2017. Further information required here, as some places have 2 teams, both the location and team name are required. For example, here, this is just a fake one, just to give you an idea. The Fort Worth Flyers is a full answer we need from you. So both the location and team name in your given answers each time. Alex, first answer, please. 5 seconds.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Correct.
Tennessee Oilers.
Let me just confirm that. I'm afraid not. There is an Oilers, but it's Edmonton, not Tennessee, I'm afraid. So that is a wrong answer. Tyson Bain, you're now on.
Oh, sorry.
Go on. Yeah, go on.
Would have been Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
Anaheim Ducks would have been there, yes, absolutely. That would have been another answer. Let's quickly look at the other answers. Colorado Avalanche, Chicago Blackhawks, St. Louis Blues, Arizona Coyotes, Anaheim Ducks, Winnipeg Jets, Tampa Bay Lightning, Florida Panthers, New York Rangers, Detroit Red Wings, Ottawa Senators, San Jose Sharks, Dallas Stars, Minnesota Wild, and a couple others that I failed to answer in the time there. But there is now 2 wrong in a row, Tyson Bain. We don't want to make it 3, otherwise you will be... Absolutely. And Alex, stick around here because you now have control of the game. You get to decide Tyson Bain's fate on this question. Which category do you think will knock out Tyson Bain?
Oh, this feels good, doesn't it? Okay, I think we're going to go with chemistry, I think.
Chemistry. So to stay in the game, Tyson Bain needs the right answer to this chemistry question, which is... Making up 0.04% of the Earth's atmosphere, which gas is pressurized and cooled to form the solid known as dry ice? 10 seconds.
Nitrogen, helium, oxygen, radon, argon, krypton.
Nope. Oh no! We weren't looking at just one element. Is actually is more than just one element in the name. Just out of curiosity, Alex, did you know this?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide or CO2, yeah, the gas used to put the fizz into fizzy drinks does form a solid known as dry ice. Let's quickly look at the answer there. Yes, it was indeed carbon dioxide. Unfortunately, Tyson Bain, that is 3 wrong in a row. That does mean, as chat is going wild, you are gone. But thank you very much for playing. Maybe you can join again later, Tyson Bain. For the time being, thank you very much, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for having me.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. Can you say something, Alex?
Yeah, just, we doing fine here?
Dang it, it's not going the right way. Because I'm getting slightly frustrated by my headphones being like almost 1 second delayed from everything.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay going on my end as well.
It's a bit delayed for you as well?
Yeah, there's about a 3-4 second.
Are you watching the Twitch stream or are you watching this go live?
I don't know.
I presume you're not watching this go live because the go live here in Discord is like less than a second latency.
Okay.
Let me quickly see what I could do with this sound because this is going through to the oh god, V cable, and the V cable is going where? I just need it to refire to my speakers without it going everywhere else. How do I do that again? Shoot. Or I can have this fire through to my speaker setup. That'll be voice meter input. And that just goes straight to my speakers. So if you say something now, Alex?
Okay.
Hey, okay, so I can hear you now, fine.
Alrighty, because I can hear my... Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh, but now it's looping through, sorry. Shit, that doesn't work then. Yeah, looping's no good. So go to cable A. How do I do that then? Cable A needs to go to... Just wondering if I can turn it off and turn it back on again and still be able to bring it back to life. Because yeah, my Bluetooth was just way behind there. It's very irritating. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm not going to be able to hear you yet. Oh my god, where's the static? Why is the static happening? And you're getting the crackly as well. Yuck. I can't hear you at the moment because I need to configure things correctly. What is going on? Output device, default, output device, cable A. Shoot, this is going well. So you can't even hear the desktop audio now. All of the technical issues, So I need to change that to not monitor. Okay, I can hear that again. Do you want to just say something again, Alex? No, I can't hear you. What? Why can I not hear that? I'm going to restart Discord. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's the static again. Oh, where am I? Hello? I can't hear you at all. What is going on? It's not even coming through on Discord settings here. Hang on. Why isn't that? Have I configured it? Whoa! Have I configured the wrong channel? I think I have.
Okay.
Try that. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, it's there now, but it needs rejigging to me. Say again?
Yeah.
Hi, okay, you're back again. So I'm going to have to continue using my headphones. I'm going to continue having my headphones using, and hopefully the lag isn't going to be too bad for me. But there's the static again, which is irritating. Anyway, we're back in play.
That's fine.
Sorry for technical issues there, folks. So, Alex, this is your first real question of the game. Go live again. You are right. You are absolutely right. Share that one. There we go. Yeah, my PC is running at a ridiculous frame rate now. I don't know why it is. Like, my encoding is overloaded.
Are you playing ball now, or?
I'm at like 100% CPU usage. I think it's the virtual cam is doing wonders. Anyway, we'll continue on, and if it gets really bad, then we'll see how it goes. So, Alex, please pick a category.
Alrighty, because no one seems to be going for it, I think I'm going to pop for musicians.
Going for musicians. Okay, let's see your first question then on musicians. Yo-Yo Ma is most famous for playing what stringed instrument, having performed with it since the age of 4? 10 seconds.
Cello.
It is indeed the cello. Just remember, I'm just hearing myself in duplicate there because I still have my desktop audio up. But yes, cello is correct. And it's the first right answer and first given answer, so it's 1,000 on the board for you. Well played. Let's keep it going. We go next.
I think I'm going to shut off the category again. I'm going to go for musicians.
All right. It's a triple threat. We're not going to be picking any special people for this one. This is just for you. You'll need to give me the 3 correct answers to the following question in 10 seconds. If you do so, then we'll add $3,000 to your total. If you do not, then we'll add a strike to the board. So right. 10 seconds to give me the 3 answers to this question. Name the 3 performers of the popular operatic trio The Three Tenors who performed on the eve of the 1990 FIFA World Cup final. 10 seconds.
Mingo, Carreras and Pavarotti.
Click. There it is. There it is. Yep, all the answers there. If you want the full title for some of these, we've got Jose Placido Domingo Embil, and we also have Josep Maria Carreras y Col for Carreras. Those are the full titles for those two. But you gave me the surnames for the three. That's all I wanted. Gives you 3,000 on the board. And New Sound Control, musicians is now gone. Chemistry we've seen gone now. So there's only 7 categories left to pick from. Where are you going next?
I should have kept the category I like then. Oh yeah, that's how it's worked.
Yeah, there's the strategy. That's what Tyson Bain was doing, was keeping video games so that they can clear the strikes with it. But you've unfortunately...
I wanted that one. Oh well. We'll go with non-ball sports. Let's see how we go.
Okay, there's clearing out non-ball sports. Your question is... Which country's Formula 1 Grand Prix generally starts the F1 racing calendar for the year? 10 seconds.
Australia.
Yes, generally so, yes. Although 2020 was a bit of a non-start because of COVID-19 certainly being a thing. But generally is the right answer. Extra 1,000 on the board for you. And now we can't pick non-ball sports. So there's only 6 categories left to pick from. Where are you going?
Alrighty, let's go with anagrams.
Anagrams. Okay, your question on anagrams is... Which 2-word dog breed, the tallest of all, is an anagram of eat danger? 10 seconds.
Great Dane.
Great Dane is right, absolutely. Gets you another 1,000 on the board. You're doing well. 6,000 in 4 questions seen so far. Where are you going next?
Alright, I'm going to pop for crime. Let's see.
Crime. And your question on crime then is... Because his financial rackets could not be proven in court, Al Capone was instead given an 11-year prison sentence for what crime? 10 seconds.
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion, yes, or federal income tax evasion. Cool, very well played there. Another 1,000 on the board for you. Doing very well. We still have crime on the board, still have anagrams. Where are you going next?
Okay, I think I'm going to go for one of the ones that I'm not really that cool with. I think children's literature.
Children's literature. Okay, the question is... In Enid Blyton's book series, the famous 5 consists of only 4 people. What is Timmy, the 5th member of the group? 10 seconds.
That's the dog.
It's the dog, absolutely. Timmy the dog, a mongrel of no particular breed in the books. In the 70s TV series was played by a border collie. That is another correct answer. First given, another 1,000 on the board. Where are you going next?
Okay, I'm going to pop for anagrams again.
Anagrams again. Let's clear out anagrams with this question. With varieties such as Galia and Casaba or Casaba, the name of which 5-letter fruit is an anagram of another 5-letter fruit? 10 seconds.
That's a melon.
It is a melon, yes. And the anagram of the other one is?
Lemon.
That is indeed, yes. Melon was the answer we're looking for. Getting another 1,000 on the board. No more anagrams left, though, now. So only 5 categories left to pick from.
That's cool. I think I'm going to go for cakes.
Cakes. Okay, the question on cakes. What is the English translation of millefeuille, the French dessert of jam and cream sandwiched between puff pastry? 10 seconds.
That's 1,000 layers.
1,000 layers, 1,000 leaves. Anything along that particular phraseology is perfect. Another 1,000 on the board. Yes. And, well, we still have cakes on the board. Where are you going next?
Alrighty, I think I'm going to go and equal out with birds.
Okay, going with birds. Question on birds is... Since its independence from the Ottoman Empire, which European country has featured a black, double-headed eagle on its flag? 10 seconds.
Lordy. Okay, Albania.
Albania is right, yes. Prior to 93, different symbols appeared above the eagle to differentiate the different governments, but Albania is the right answer. Where are you going next?
Okay, I think I'm trying to go for a total clear here. I'm going to go for famous last words.
Famous last words. Next question is... Which Irish writer's last words, spoken in 1900, are often purported to have been either "this wallpaper goes" or "I do"? 10 seconds.
Oscar Wilde?
It is indeed Oscar Wilde, yes. Other versions go as my wallpaper and I are fighting a duel to the death. One or the other of us has to go. But Oscar Wilde, absolutely the right answer. Another 1,000 on the board. And, well, you now have only... Well, you still got children's lit with 2 questions left in it. The other's only 1 question left. Where are you going?
Okay, very well. I like being even, so let's go for children's literature.
Children's literature. It's a triple threat. So again, we're not picking a sideline player, but you need to give me the 3 correct answers to the question in 10 seconds to get an additional 3,000 on the board. So let's see your question. Published in 2020, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is a prequel to which 3 novels by Suzanne Collins? 10 seconds.
Oh no. Amber Spyglass. Is it Philip Pullman? I think I'm going to have to take an out on this one. I'm sorry.
Oh, unfortunate there. What if I was to say the first one in the list was Hunger Games?
Oh, there we are. Mockingjay and
the other one?
The other one. Something, I don't know. Never mind.
The other one would have been Catching Fire. So yeah, Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Catching Fire, those were the 3 we were looking for there. So yeah, the in there is getting the Hunger Games. If you didn't get that, then unfortunately you would not find the others. So that is a strike on the board. You've been doing well up to this point, but that is a strike. Let's clear that strike out. Where are you going?
Alrighty, I think I'm going to go with some cake.
Let's go with some cake to clear the strike. Let's see the question. Which 9th century English king is said to have allowed some wheat cakes to burn on a stove whilst on the run from the Danes? 10 seconds.
Albert. Or is it Alfred?
It's Alfred, yes.
Yeah.
Not Albert, Alfred. Got the Al.
Yeah.
Certainly got the Al, but it was not your first answer, so we don't add anything extra. But we do, importantly, clear that strike off the board. So 11,000.
That's good.
And there's only 4 questions left in this 50. Okay. We have crime, famous last words, children's literature, and birds left.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for crime.
Crime. It's another triple threat. We're backloading these triple threats, clearly. So again, 3 correct answers in 10 seconds to get an additional 3,000 on the board. Here's a question. Name the 3 main types of fingerprints as categorized by Sir Francis Galton in an influential 1892 book. 10 seconds.
Thumb, finger, little finger. The wavy one. The curly one. Something else. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
I think you got the idea afterwards, but none of those are the official term, I'm afraid. So there is a strike on the board.
There's a triangular one.
So the ones we're looking for were arches, loops, and walls. Those are the 3 different types.
Mate, you could have given me 10 minutes, so I want to go on it.
Well, we can put that strike back on the board. Let's see if we can clear it off. Only 3 left to pick from. Where's it going to be?
Ooh, okay. Right, now let's go for famous last words then.
Famous last words, and your question is... In their 1991 song, what is the last of the 10 things that Right Said Fred claim I'm too sexy for? 10 seconds.
This song.
This song was indeed the last of the 10. Very good. Others being My Love, My Shirt, Milan, New York, Japan, Your Party, My Car, My Hat, and My Cat. But this song was the last one. So we clear the strike, get you an extra 1,000 on the board, now on to $12,000. Only 2 questions left now in this 50 between children's literature and birds. Where are you going? Where at least you're through to seeing the next 50.
That's fine. Okay, I think I'm going to go for children's literature.
Okay. Children's literature, your question is... In Maurice Sendak's Where the Wild Things Are, a young boy named Max dresses up as what animal? 10 seconds.
Wolf.
It is. Wolf is right. First answer on the bounce. Well played. Get you an extra 1,000 on the board, makes it 13,000. And we now get to see the final question in the birds category. Let's see that final question of the 50. Often confused with royal penguins, which species of crested penguin shares its name with a type of pasta? 10 seconds.
Macaroni.
It is indeed. Yes. It is named after macaroni fashion, an exaggerated style of dress seen in late 18th century Europe. And that is the first 50 done. You've seen 16 questions so far, gotten a total of $14,000. That is some very good work. Let me quickly look at the donations to see if anything else has come through. Not yet, but if you do want to donate, then there is a link in chat, and also you can go to that link there, rb.gy/KAZHBM. It's a link shortener thing, and you can go and donate to on the Tiltify page, and 100% of those donations will go directly to Save the Children. And there is still the incentive or reward thing for $5 if you can accurately predict how long this full 500 questions game will last. The closest without going over will get a £50 gift card on Steam, and that will close at 3 p.m. We're currently at 1:20 p.m, so you have an hour and 40 left from now to make your predictions. So that's the first 50. That was a very good 50. Thank you very much, Samster, for that opening 50 questions. A very fair 50, I must say. And we now get to see the next 50. And this 50 are from Toadboy, but also with a mixture of questions from White Shadow, Shadowmane, and Dogfish as well. But it's mostly Toadboy's 50 here. So let's have a look at your next 50. So we have architecture, the Oscars, word origins, classical music, card games, mathematics, religion and mythology, famous Australians, things that sound dirty, and Answer Smash. Answer Smash being the perennial favourite of House of Games, and it is very much in that style. So those are the 10 categories you have to pick from here, Alex. Where are you going first?
I've got a fair couple of ones that I kind of like from that one. I'm going to start off by pleasing the crowd with things that sound dirty.
Things that sound dirty. And to your question there, Matt, yeah, if you want to keep submitting $5 donations to do that, then yes, indeed, you can have multiple guesses on your sweepstake. So let's start with things that sound dirty. And your first question of this 50 is: one of the weakest in the world, the dong is the currency of which Asian country?
Yes.
10 seconds.
It's Vietnam.
It is indeed Vietnam. And I'm already failing to read questions on question number 51, which is good going, I guess. And yes, it is the currency with the third lowest value in the world at present looking. Another 1,000 on the board makes it...
The lowest one's the Iranian Rial, isn't it?
I don't actually have that information on hand, but it probably is. Okay. But where's the ding, Cetra says? Well, if someone submits a donation, then you'll hear a ding. But for now, it remains as the dong. Where are you going next, Alex?
Okay. I'm going to go mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay, let's see the question on maths. Which synonym for nonsensical is used to describe a number that cannot be expressed as the quotient of two integers? 10 seconds.
Quotient of two integers. Rational, non-prime.
Just say that first one again.
Irrational.
Yeah. I'm just making certain you said the word "I" at the front of it, like irrational, because rational is not is the quotient of two inches. Irrational is not expressed. So I was just making certain you did say the word "I" at the front to give you the correct allocation there of the $1,000 for the first correct answer as well. So yeah, square root of 2 is one of those irrational numbers and things. I'm not going to mention any more because they may come up in future questions. So where do you go next?
Okay, I think I'm going to pop with classical music.
Classical music. Your question is: which famous overture was inspired by a trip that Felix Mendelssohn made to the island of Staffa to see Scotland's giant causeway? 10 seconds.
1844. The New World. Sure. I don't know the other Mendelssohn one. Oh dear.
Afraid not. There is a strike on the board. You're going for some good answers, but the answer we're looking for here was Fingal's Cave. Fingal's Cave.
Nah, I wouldn't have got that one, I'm afraid.
Oh, there was a ding. I didn't hear the ding myself, but there was a ding. I just need to make certain I have the listening working, monitor and output. So monitor off, monitor and output. Let me just quickly do my tech thing. Okay, now I can hear the things again. But yeah, Fingal's Cave. The entrance to Fingal's Cave has an array of hexagonal basalt or basalt columns, much like Giant's Causeway does. So we have a $5 donation there from Egg Fried Cheese. Here's another $5 because I want to guess again because I forgot to include breaks. And Mean PG with a $20 donation. Thank you very much for both of those. Okay, it is a strike on the board. Let's clear that strike. Where are you going?
It's fine. I think the one that I'm going for is probably going to be card games.
Card games, okay. Question on the card games is: In the game Black Maria, part of the Hearts family, which playing card is worth 13 penalty points? 10 seconds.
Queen of Spades.
It is indeed the Queen of Spades, yes. There is some extra information here, but I do not have the symbology for the correct suits here. There's a King of something, which is 10 penalty points, an Ace of something, which is 7, and each heart taken is 1 penalty point. But Queen of Spades is indeed 13 penalty points. Clear the strike, add an extra 1,000. You're up to 17,000, and you've seen 20 questions so far. Very good going. Where are you going next?
Right, I think I'm going to go for word origins.
Word origins. The question. From the Italian for middle, what name is given to the level of theatre seats located on the lowest balcony? 10 seconds.
Middle. Metro. Medio?
I'm afraid not, no. You're getting close. Getting close. That is wrong on the board. It's a, as Like Substance said, yes, a mezzanine.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Mezzanine was the answer we're looking for there. Never mind, it's a first strike, so we can easily clear that. Where are you going?
Alrighty, I'm not going to go for the risky one yet. I think I'm going to go back to mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay, let's see if we can clear that strike off the board with this. In Roman times, which calculating device consisted of a grooved board that facilitated the movement of beads in rows? 10 seconds.
Abacus.
It is indeed an abacus, yes, and that's a very easy way of clearing that strike and getting an extra 1,000, makes it 18,000. Later developed into the version with beads on wires that we know today, and still popular in Middle East, China, and Japan. An expert abacus user can still compete against many more modern calculating devices. Okay, we've cleared the strike. Now, do you want to go to that slightly sketchy category?
Yeah. I wouldn't go for it unless it's in danger, because I would like to let the people know that this is probably a bit of difficult work to do the question. So answer smash.
Okay, I'm going to start off with first answer smash. You have 10 seconds to figure it out and give me the answer. Here is the question. What is the name of a game show based on Hangman combined with a name for a clairvoyant? 10 seconds.
Okay. Something medium. Something like. Oh, I should know this.
Unlucky. Also, we're top of the line. Lipe's getting it right.
Fortune
Yes,
teller.
indeed. Wheel of Fortune Teller was what we're looking for there. Never mind. We can easily clear that strike. Where are you going to go to clear it?
Okay, I'm going to go back to card games.
You may also need to say here in Twitch chat to keep yourself in the lobby as well. I've just seen your name pop up.
Yeah, I saw it.
Sorry, what category are you going for?
I'm going to go for card games.
Card games. It is a battle. So let's pick your competitor. It is Milk Like Substance who's going to be facing off against you here. And thank you for the $5 donation there, Connor. Another $5 mainly so I can have another guess. Thank you for that donation, Connor. Okay, Milk Like Substance is our competitor for this particular battle. Currently getting sound checked with score count. Hello there, Milk.
Hello there, Ash.
Yeah. How you doing? How early is it for you?
It's coming on 7:30 in the morning.
That's fine. 7:30 is absolutely fine. Is your mind all fired up, ready for a battle question?
I hope so.
Well, let's find out. So, here's a battle. Here we go. Alex, would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I think I'm going to follow, thank you.
Going to follow. Okay, so Milk, you're going to be answering first on this question. Name the 12 player roles in the regular edition of One Night Ultimate Werewolf by Bezier Games. No other information there. So Milk, please, first answer, 5 seconds.
Hunter.
Yes.
Townsperson.
Can I get a ruling on that?
No.
No. Okay, thank you. I thought as such.
Played the game.
I think Milk Like was a similar one because he went with Hunter. So unfortunately, not as printed. There is villager, which was the close one I had there, but not townsperson.
Did I just get Trivial Pursuited?
Potentially so. So I'm afraid, Alex, that's a second strike on the board for you. So Milk, do sit around because you'll be taking control of category picking in a moment. Let's quickly go over the other answers we had. Doppelganger, drunk, insomniac, mason, minion, robber, seer, tanner, troublemaker, villager, and a werewolf. You could have said werewolf as well as the clues in the question there.
All of those things!
So I'm afraid, Alex, you're now in danger territory because you are on 2 strikes. If you get 3 wrong in a row, then you are... Thank you, audience. Milk, you have control of the category here. Which category do you think will knock out Alex from the game?
Ooh, let's try architecture.
Architecture, very interesting. Let's see. Alex, you need to get this right to stay in the game. Here's your question.
Alrighty.
Which vegetable gives its name to the type of dome visible on both the Taj Mahal and St. Basil's Cathedral? 10 seconds.
Beetroot, radish, potato, courgette. I can see it's got a radish, beetroot, potato, carrot, something.
Oh, you were going for all of the very similar ones. There is 3 wrong in a row. Milk, would you have known this?
I believe I do, and I'm surprised he didn't get that because the first 3 letters of it are in his username. It's onion.
Indeed, it is an onion. Yes, an onion dome.
No.
That is what we're looking for there, Alex. So I'm afraid that is 3 wrong in a row. That does mean you are gone. So thank you very much for playing. You may still be able to get another time in the hot seat, but you have set the current bar for everyone else to play against. But
had a wonderful time.
You had a wonderful time. Well, thank you very much for playing. Maybe we'll see you again later. But for now, very well played. Thank you, Alex.
Alrighty.
And just like that, Milk, you now take control of the game. Did you think you'd get here?
No.
Well, you are now here, and we are into the second 50. This is Toad Boy's 50 with a couple of extra questions from White Shadow, Shadowmate, and Dogfish. Which category do you want to go for your first real question?
Let's try the Oscars.
The Oscars. And straight into a battle. So let's find a competitor for you. It is the Real Dev Dev. Real Dev Dev is the competitor for this one. Thank you, Brig, for the $5 donation there. No additional comment, but thank you for the $5. So we now have Milk versus the Real Dev Dev on the Oscars, or it's Regis Philbin according to the avatar. So we'll just wait for Dev to get in here, and then we will get going. Oh my god, all the people sitting in Vocalize. There's a lot of people in there. Goodness me. Hello to everyone in chat, by the way. Hello, Dev. Welcome to the game.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. It's at least reasonably the same time for you as it is for Milk, so it's an even battle here.
I'm a little ahead. 8:30.
A little ahead, but it's fine. It's fine. So it is a battle on the Oscars. Milk, would you like to lead or follow?
I'm gonna follow, please.
Gonna follow again. So Dev, you're gonna be answering first here. Here's the question. Name the 12 people featured in the 2014 Oscars selfie, which became the most retweeted picture on Twitter. No extra information required here, just name the 12 people. Dev, first answer please, 5 seconds.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres, yes.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
Brad Pitt.
Yes. Need answer, Milk?
Ellen Page?
Not there anyway. Not there in the list. Did you have any other names there, Dev?
Oh, I'm glad that's where it ended. I'm blanking on names so I can see them. Was Helen Mirren in there?
No, she was not. But we can quickly go over the other list of answers. That's the first strike on the board for Milk. The other answers on the board could have been Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Lawrence, Jared Leto, Lupita Nyong'o, Peter Nyong'o, Julia Roberts, Kevin Spacey, Meryl Streep, and Channing Tatum. Yeah, Meryl Streep's probably the only thing, and Channing Tatum there. So that is a strike on the board for Milk, and Dev, you did win that battle, so do stick around because you are still the sideline player for the time being. So you still have control to pick though, Milk, so where are you going to clear the strike?
I would like to try Answer Smash, please.
Answer Smash. Okay, Answer Smash, the question is... Which character was played by Patrick Stewart in Star Trek combined with a rapper with a Billboard Hot 100 hit, Bodak Yellow? 10 seconds.
Jean-Luc Picard B.
That's the one, absolutely. Yes, Patrick Stewart playing Captain Jean-Luc Picard in the Star Trek universe, and Cardi B's Bodak Yellow combined to Jean-Luc Picardy B. First answer given. Gets you 1,000 on the board, clears the strike, does not get rid of Dev because Dev wasn't involved in the question there. So you're going to be sitting there for a little while, Dev, until we need you again. But you do at least still have the right to stay there because you won the battle. Milk Like, where are you going next?
Let's go for Word Origins.
Word Origins. Just as a reminder to you, Milk, you will need to rejoin the lobby because I think you've expired on the lobby thing, but it's fine because the game here doesn't worry about the lobby. So just once you finish, just rejoin the lobby afterwards. But Word Origins is the category. Here's your question. What form of therapeutic massage gets its name from the Japanese meaning finger pressure? 10 seconds.
Acupuncture, Tai Chi.
Afraid not. No, that is a strike on the board. Dev, any clues on this one?
The only Japanese massage I know is shiatsu.
That is the answer we're looking for, yes. Shiatsu, literally meaning finger treatment from shi, and finger atsu, pressure meaning treatment. Yeah, shiatsu. It is a strike on the board. Milk, you still have control to pick, though. Where are you going?
Let's go to mathematics.
Mathematics. The question is... In 2009, the US House of Representatives passed a resolution officially recognizing which day of the year as National Pie Day? 10 seconds.
March 14th.
That it is indeed, yes. Because 3/14, and that is close to pi. So very well played. There's also a pi approximation day, which takes place on the 22nd of July, 22/7 in that case. We clear the strike, add 1,000 to the board. You are still in play. Milk-like substance. Where are you going next?
Let's go to religion and mythology.
Religion. It's a triple threat. So you need to give me the three right answers in 10 seconds to add 3,000 to your total. If you do not do that, then we'll add a strike to the board. Here is your question, Milk. Name the 3 Norse gods or goddesses who sit on the triple throne in the temple at Uppsala, according to Adam of Bremen. 10 seconds.
Odin, Thor, Loki, Zeus. No.
Unlucky. You did get Odin and Thor, but there was just one left. Dev, would you know the third?
I couldn't name another one. Freya?
It was indeed Freya, yeah. That was the third answer on the board.
Name another one.
You shouldn't doubt yourself there, Dev. It could have also accepted Wodan, or Wotan for Odin, Fricko Frey, or Ngivinju, whatever that is for Freya. But yeah, Freya was the last on the board there. So, Milk, 1 strike on the board. Don't want to get 3 in a row, otherwise you are... Thank you, audience. Where are you going next, Milk?
Let's try things that sound dirty.
Things that sound dirty. Here's the question. Ancient civilizations rubbed their teeth with a chew stick a precursor to what modern device that goes in your mouth and sometimes vibrates? 10 seconds.
Toothbrush?
That it is, yes, a toothbrush. Toothbrush as we know it today, though, was not invented until 1938. However, early forms have existed since 3000 BC. We clear the strike, get you an extra 1,000 on the board. 3,000 now, your total. Where are you going next?
Let's try famous Australians.
Famous Australians. Certainly, we don't tend to do OzCon here, but you might as well do. So UK Con, US Con, let's go for OzCon. Here's your question on famous Australians. Nicknamed the Don, which Australian sporting icon was the captain of the Invincibles cricket team that toured England in 1948? 10 seconds.
I have no clue.
Unlucky. So that's going to be a strike on the board. Dev, would you have known?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. The Don is Donald Bradman. Donald Bradman is what we're looking for there as the answer. And Tantasar say that this OzCon is not Tantasar's fault. No, it is not, indeed. So, Milk, like you have one strike on the board. Let's clear it off. Where are you going to clear it off?
Let's try card games.
Card games. Okay, card games is the question. Oh, is the category here is the question. Devised in 1947, which version of two-deck solitaire is so named because of the 8 foundation piles that must be completed? 10 seconds.
Spider Solitaire?
That it is, yes. The clue there being the 8 piles, I presume. Spider, absolutely right. Clear the strike, add 1,000. You're now on to $4,000. You've seen 8 questions so far. Doing well. Now, let's start adding some more to that bank. Where are you going?
Let's try to build up the bank with architecture.
Architecture. Say triple threat. So you need to give me the 3 right answers in 10 seconds to get an extra 3,000 in your bank. If you do not do that, then you'll add a strike to your bank instead. Here is your question. Name the 3 major orders of classical architecture that, with composite and Tuscan, were used for columns and their entablatures. 10 seconds.
Roman, Greek, classical. No idea.
No, none of those there. Dev, any clues?
Those would have been my guesses.
Fair enough. I mean, there is Roman here, but unfortunately, like composite and Tuscan are Roman classical architectures, but we need the specific names. We were looking for Corinthian, Doric, and Ionic as the 3 major orders of classical architecture there, I'm afraid. That's fine, though. It's only 1 strike on the board, Milk. We can easily clear that off. Where are you going to do that?
Let's go back to Answer Smash.
Going to Answer Smash for question number 69. Here is the question.
Nice.
What is the name for a gesture of disbelief or frustration combined with the highest prize awarded at Cannes Film Festival? 10 seconds. No answer given there. Samson just got it in chat. Dev, do you know it?
It's a face palm door.
It is indeed a face palm d'or. Yeah, palm d'or being the award at the Cannes Film Festival, and a face palm is the gesture of disbelief or frustration. So that does mean that is 2 wrong in a row so far, Milk. You do not want to make it 3, otherwise you are. Thank you, audience. So, Dev, we now come to you to make the pick of category. Which do you think will knock out Milk?
I hate to do it. Let's say famous Australians.
Famous Australians. You need to get this right, Milk, to stay in the game. Here is the question. 99.94 for tests and 95.14 for first-class matches are Sir Donald Bradman's figures for which cricket statistic? 10 seconds.
Nope.
Unlucky there. So that is going to be 3 wrong in a row. That does mean, as Kimura has already said in chat, you are... But let's quickly look at that answer. It's the batting average. Yes, cricket does have a batting average, much like baseball, and those are the numbers for his batting average. His last innings at the Oval in 1948 ended with a duck, though. If he scored 10 runs, then he would have averaged over 100, but he did end on a duck, which is 0 runs. So that is going to be the end of your run, Milk Like Substance, but it was a very good run nonetheless, and you may still be able to join the game later on, but for now, Milk, it is time to say goodbye. Thank you very much for playing. And also, Milk, don't forget to rejoin the lobby as well. And Dev, apparently you need a reminder to do the lobby check thing as well. So just say here in chat and you'll keep yourself in the lobby. But Dev, you are now in the hot seat. Did you think you'd get here?
Ash, absolutely not.
I think everyone has said that so far. So we've seen 70 of the 500 questions so far. We still have 30 in this 50 to play. Which of these is going to be your category to start with, to break in?
I think it might be wise to take famous Australians again.
Just sort of try and get rid of the category and then fix any
so someone else
with another
doesn't
category.
pick it for me.
Fair enough. Let's start with some famous Australians. Here is the question. In reference to its colour, what fruity nickname is given to the only Australian banknote with the image of a former Member of Parliament? 10 seconds.
Orange man.
The pressure is on, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately not an orange. We were looking for a pineapple was the answer. A pineapple.
Could have just started naming fruits.
Yeah, absolutely. The $50 note is named as such due to its vibrant yellow background colour. And the noted Member of Parliament is Edith Cohen, who was first Australian woman to do so in 1921. So yeah, I think the name of the game in this is just name anything that might fit the bill and then hope it sticks with the right answer. Right, that's 1 wrong on the board. Where are we going to clear it?
Things that sound dirty.
Things that sound dirty. And it's a battle, so we're going to have to bring someone else in here. So who's it going to be? We have Lion TK43 as the combatant here in this particular battle. So, Lion TK, get yourself in. And then we'll get ready for a Things That Sound Dirty battle.
I can't imagine.
There are no other additional donations in so far, but if you do want to donate, it is for Save the Children. There is a link in chat. There is a link here on screen as well, rb.gy/KAZHBM. Go and donate on the Tiltify page. 100% of those donations will go directly to Save the Children. Hello there, Lion TK. Been a while.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Yeah, good. I'm starting to get into my stride now that we're sort of 70 odd questions into the stream. So we'll see how I feel after 400 odd questions. But 70, I'm feeling good at the moment. We're near to the first break as well. But this is a battle on things that sound dirty. So, Dev, do you want to lead or follow in this particular category?
I think I'll follow.
Think you're going to follow. He did get kicked to the lobby at that point there, but it's fine because he was picked by the game. So like I say, the game system is completely independent of the lobby system, so don't worry about that. So you're going to follow on this question. So Lion, you'll be answering first. Here is the question. Aside from suck, name the 10 other 4-letter words ending in UCK found in Merriam-Webster's online Scrabble dictionary. There's some extra information here. This list also excludes that certain vulgar word that's one of comedian George Carlin's 7 dirty words. So please don't say that one because it's actually not listed in the dictionary. So Line TK, answer please first. 5 seconds.
Luck.
Yes.
Duck.
Yes.
Truck.
Say that again.
Truck.
You might need to read the question again. 4-letter words we were looking for there, not 5-letter words. There was tuck there, but not truck, I'm afraid. I could not accept that as an answer because we were looking for 4-letter words there. I just wanted to make certain I heard that right. I wasn't going mad.
I misread the question.
Yeah.
What a great start.
As we always say in this community, RTFQ, where the F is actually that UCK word. So that means, Lion TK, that is a loss on your end. Dev, that is your first correct answer. You're going to get 1,000 on the board and clear that strike. Let's look at the other answers that were there, though. We had buck. We also had guck. Not sure that one. Hook, muck, puck, ruck. Ruck, like is used in rugby, is a terminology. Tuck and yuck. Those are all of the UCK 4-letter words aside from suck and that other certain vulgar word. So Line TK, we'd have to say goodbye for the time being, but you might be able to get another chance later on in the stream. Dev, you're in control of the game. 1,000 on the board, 2 questions seen so far. Where are you going now? Are we going to Australians to just get rid of it?
Yeah. Famous Australians, please.
You sound so happy with having to say that.
It didn't do that well last time because I was pretty close to getting a second strike there.
Okay, famous Australians, here is the question. Which alliterative Australian Prime Minister disappeared and was presumed to have drowned while swimming at sea in 1967? 10 seconds.
I can't think of a single Prime Minister, let alone alliterative.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult if you can't pick a name out. So that is going to be a strike back on the board. Lupin saying Lord Lucan, which would be a good guess for the alliteration, but it's not the answer I have on my board here. The answer I have is Harold Holt, as Tantasara says, yes. And apparently they named a swimming pool in his honour. Yes, this is the name of a swimming centre and a storyline on Neighbours, though, where they make good friends, apparently. So that is a strike on the board for you, Dev. Let's clear it off. Where are you going?
Sounds a little insensitive.
I don't know, but yeah.
Let's try card games, please.
Card games. Okay, here's your question. In poker, what type of bet is forced on the usually 2 players after the dealer before they have been even looked at their cards? 10 seconds.
Ante. Prime. Starter.
I couldn't accept ante because that is technically a different thing because that applies to all players, but the thing that only applies to the 2 players after the dealer is the blind.
Oh, of course.
Ante is different. Blind is what we're looking for. Small blind, large blind, big blind, along those kind of things. But yeah, could not accept ante, I'm afraid. That is 2 wrong in a row, Dev. You don't want to make it 3, otherwise you will be. I'm sure your voice is in there somewhere. So, let's see who's going to pick the next category for you. It is Mr. Grunkle Squeaky. Grunkle Squeaky, you have been picked to decide Dev's fate here. Get yourself into the studio and we will see what happens with Dev here. Anything else going on in the world of donations yet? No other further donations? It's a Grunkle Squeaky, hello. What's with the laugh, Grunkle?
This is what I've been waiting for.
What, specifically for Dev to be here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you do have control of the category pick here, and all of the 10 categories are available to be picked as well. So
I hate to do it. Do not pass go.
It's
Do
going to
not
be a triple threat.
$200. Go directly to famous Australians.
Directly to famous Australians. And it's a battle! It's a battle! So, both players will be in on here. Both players will be in on this battle. As per the usual rules of the game, Dev, you are the one to decide whether to lead or follow on this question.
Follow.
Let me just clear everything out.
This has backfired so horrifically.
So, Dev is going to follow on this battle on famous Australians. Grunkle, you need to answer first. Here's the question. Name the 12 Australians who have been nominated for the main Best Actor or Best Actress Oscar in any year. Additionally, for clarity, supporting role categories do not count. And repeat nominations for the same actor are not counted as separate answers on the board here. Grunkle, need your first answer, 5 seconds. Need an answer?
Kate Blanchett?
Yes.
Heath Ledger?
Yes. Need an
Catherine
answer.
Martin. No.
Not on my list, I'm afraid. Cannot accept that as an answer. So, Dev, just managing to avoid elimination on that battle. Did you have any other answers, Dev?
Is Hugh Jackman Australian?
He is indeed, yes. He would have been on the list as well, yes. So, we clear the strikes. Add 1,000 to your total there, Dev. Let's look at the other answers that there were. We have May Robson, Judy Davis, Nicole Kidman, Keisha Castle-Hughes, Naomi Watts, Margot Robbie, Peter Finch, Jeffrey Rush, Russell Crowe, and also Hugh Jackman. Those were the other ones you did not get. So, Grunkle, you were hoping to get in there, but unfortunately the battle backfired for you. So we will see you later, hopefully, Grunkle. But, catch you later.
He played the right
Dev, he did play the right move, but Dev, you are the one to survive there. 25 questions left in this 50 to play out, and there are no strikes on the board for you, so all good going now. And we've gotten rid of famous Australians, so that cannot be picked anymore.
That's nice.
Where are you going now?
Let's try word origins, please.
Word origins. And the question is, in the Hunger Games series, Katniss Everdeen volunteers to replace her sister, who is named after which flower from the Latin for first rose? 10 seconds.
On the tip of my tongue. It's like Eddie. No.
No, it's a given there. It's going to be back with a strike. The answer we're looking for there, as Line Piece and Car 17 is saying yes, and Rob the 12th. Yeah, Primrose. Prim is the short name, but Primrose is the name of the flower. Prime, I guess, there being the sort of the derivation for first. So, back with one strike on the board. We need to clear that off, Dev. Where are you going?
Word origins again.
Back to word origins. Here's your question. Which type of games room, originally a public room used for social meetings, music or dancing, comes from the Italian word for house? 10 seconds.
Casa? Mesa?
You're so close. You're going down the right line for Casa, but that doesn't fit everything else in there. Clive and Matt and Car 7, the games room, a casino. Casino was what we're looking for there. But yeah, you got the right derivation of Casa, but we need a casino, I'm afraid. So that is 2 wrong in a row. We do not want to make it 3, otherwise you will be. So we now need to pick another player to decide your fate. This time it will be Sandby to decide your fate. Sandby, get yourself into the studio, and you'll be picking Dev's fate with the category pick in a moment. Hopefully we can get Standby in. Currently sitting in the vocalized channel, which is massive at the moment. And welcome to all the current 79 viewers watching this stream. Hope you're enjoying yourself here. This is 500 questions. We're currently into the sort of question 77 or something. I forget what the number specifically was. In fact, I should be able to cut to the big screen. We're on question number 78, in fact, is what we're looking at. And we can also cut to me. Hi, I am here, by the way. I am actually here in the virtual world. And yeah, we're playing 500 questions. And yes, that does mean we're going to be reading and answering a total of 500 questions in this entire stream. And the stream will not end until all 500 questions have been answered. We still have about an hour left for you to make your predictions on how long you think this game will last. This entire 500 questions game will last. After that, then we'll do some other different incentive things. Standby, hello there. Welcome to the game. How are you doing?
Yes, hello. Finally,
you
like a quiz show that's like early enough for me to join.
Well, you have control of this particular game here, Standby. You get to decide Dev's fate on this question. So, which of those categories? Go on.
I would have picked famous Australians if it's available again, but like,
unfortunately, they've all been taken.
According to plan.
So, like, let's go with Word Origins again.
Word Origins. Let's finish off Word Origins. So, Dev, you need to give me the right answer to this to survive in the game. Here is your question, Dev. A toy version of which Fortnite gun, based on the real Special Operations Forces combat assault rifle, was released in 2019? 10 seconds.
It's a Nerf gun. It's a soft car. AR-15.
Oh, so close. You just did not get the right word out that I was listening for. Standby, would you have known that?
I would have guessed soft car as well, so like I have no idea.
Unfortunately, again, not exactly what I'm looking for, but you're going down the right lines. It's a SCAR. An FN SCAR is what we're looking for there. Special Operations Forces is the S. Combat C. Assault A. Rifle R. So going down the right lines of trying to acronym it, but just not the right acronym that I was looking for there for SCAR. So I'm afraid, Dev, that is 3 wrong in a row. That does mean, as chat is already spamming, it does mean you are gone from the game, but I hope you had fun, and maybe you can rejoin us again later in the stream. So thank you very much, Dev. Hope you have fun, and we will catch you later.
Thanks, Dev.
And we now recycle the players, and we now go on to Standby. You are now in control of the game. Did you think you'd be here?
No. Well, I don't know. Like, there's like so many people, so like, it's going to happen like sometime or another.
That's true. That is very true indeed. So you are now the hot seat player. Which category do you want to start off with?
Since I've no strikes, let's like knock out some of the ones that I'm not really confident with. So like, let's go with the Oscars.
Oscars. Okay, here's your first question on the Oscars. The shortest titles of films that won a Best Picture Oscar are 1958's Gigi and which 2012 film, also 4 letters long, 10 seconds.
Oh no, I have no idea. Scott. Paul. Wang.
No, I'm afraid that's not right. We're going to add a strike to the board. Chat's getting there straight. Yeah, Poker Joker, Pop Roman Comedy, Kima Ruff, and Lupine all getting the right answer, which was Argo. I mean, there are other short titles there. There are Jaws, Tess, Red, Babe, Juno, Milk, Hugo, Room, Lion, Roma, and Vice. But the one we're talking about here was Argo, 4 letters long in 2012. So it's the first question you've seen so far, Standby. It is a strike on the board, but we can easily clear that off. Where are you going to do that?
Let's go with things that sound dirty.
Things that sound dirty. Here's your question. Patented by a German in 1929, which type of engine uses a rounded triangle that rotates around a shaft instead of vertical pistons? 10 seconds.
Oh no, I was about to answer piston. Rounded triangle. Oh yeah. I seem to be doing very badly.
2 strikes to the board. We have anyone in chat saying Tantasar. Yes, it is indeed a Wankel or Vankel or however you would like to say it, engine. That is what we're looking for there. That name being what sounds dirty.
No,
that's number Wankel, as Toadboy says. Yes. So Standby. That's 2 questions you've seen, and it is 2 wrong in a row so far. We don't want to make it 3, otherwise you will be you'll be gone. And thank you for the $22 donation there from Dev, saying, here's $1 for every question that I left on the board. Oh, thank you, Dev, for the $22 donation. Greatly appreciated. So, Sambai, we will now need to pick an opponent player to decide your fate on the next question. Who's it going to be? It is Line Piece, Awesome Quintuple 9. You are to decide Sambai's fate here. Let's get yourself in here, Line Piece, and we will see how Sambai does on the next question. Hello, Whiskers. Can you wait 21 questions until we get to the break, and then I can feed you or do whatever? Can you wait that long? Hello there, Line Piece. Welcome.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Good. All right. How long the breaks are going to be? Like 10 to 15 minutes, Rob. About 10 to 15 minutes. So, also got up 9 Line Piece. You are to decide Sambai's fate here. So, if I could press the button. Which category do you think will knock out Sambai from the game?
Let's try classical music.
Classical music. So, Sambai, you need to give me the right answer to this question to survive in the game. Here is the question. Because the first act is set as a Christmas party, which 1892 Tchaikovsky ballet is often presented in the holiday season? 10 seconds.
The Nutcracker?
Absolutely is the Nutcracker. Well played. Hello there, Whiskers. Hello. Say hello to chat, everyone. Can Whiskers play along? No, unfortunately she can't. But very well played there, Senpai. We do clear those strikes off the board. Let's press the button to do that. And
well,
we had 1,000. And we had 1,000 to total. And yes, Line PC did try, but unfortunately didn't pay off this time. But maybe it'll pay off next time round. So for the time being, Line PC, we'll see you later. Okay, Senpai, you have recovered there, and you get to pick your category back again. Where are you going next? Say that again?
Religion and mythology.
Sorry, there we go. Religion and mythology, here's the question. What bat god associated with night, death, and sacrifice stalks prey in Xibalba, Mayan's mythology version of hell? 10 seconds.
What? Hades? Devil, Satan.
Some difficult question there. Matt the River says Batman. Catnip's going with Kamat Ots. I can say that the answer was indeed Kamat Ots. Yes, that was the answer we were looking for there. Well played. Catnip. Not a Quetzalcoatl, no, not that. Not a Bacardi either. Kamat Ots was what we were looking for there. So, Sambai, we're back with the strike on the board. We need to clear that strike on the board, Sambai. Say that again. Maths, was that?
Yep.
Okay. Is a triple threat, so you'll need to give me the 3 answers to this question coming up to get it right, and we'll add 3,000 to your total. If you do not give me all 3 answers, then we will add a strike to the board. Here's your question. Of the 6 basic trigonometric functions used in right angles, name the 3 beginning with the letters of CO. 10 seconds.
Cosine, cotangent, cosecant.
Yep, absolutely. Very well played. So we clear that strike, and it's a triple threat, so we give you 3,000 for that. Gives you up to 4,000 for your total. And there's 17 questions left in this 50. Where are you going next?
Architecture.
Architecture. Okay, the question is... What monument designed by Eero Saarinen, the tallest in the Western Hemisphere, is based on a catenary or catenary curve? 10 seconds.
The the Golden Gate Bridge? Wait. Oh, the tallest. Oh, no.
Pop Rum Comedy getting it right. Yeah, it was the Gateway Arch I was looking for there. Gateway Arch. Eero Saarinen. Yeah, that was what we were looking for. So the strike goes back up on the board there, Sambai. We need to clear it off. There is still 1 question left in mathematics if you want to use that.
Let's go with answer smash for now.
Okay, answer smash. Here's your question in the answer smash category. What is the name of the American cat activist featured in Tiger King, combined with an ice cream chain known for its 31 flavors? 10 seconds.
Oh no, I only know the Baskin Robbins part. I don't know what the first part is. Jason Baskin Robbins.
I'm afraid not, no. That makes it 2 strikes on the board. We've got Carol, yes. Catnip getting it first there. Carol Baskin Robbins was the answer smash we were looking for there. And that is strike 2 on the board. Again, don't want to make it 3 in a row, otherwise you will be gone. So we need to pick another player to decide your fate. Coolio, you have been picked. And Quizdan, yes, there is actually a donation reward for that. So for a $5 donation, you can try and predict how long the 500 questions game will last. And the closest without going over will get a £50 gift card on Steam. So yes, there is a donation incentive for that. That closes in 50 minutes time. So do get your predictions in by then, otherwise you'll miss out. Coolio, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So, you get to decide the fate of Sandbai here. So, which category here do you think Sandbai will fail at?
I'll go with architecture.
Architecture. Sandbai, you need to get this right to survive the game.
No one's got this right before.
You survived one 2-strike scenario. Can you survive another? Let's see. Here's your question.
Let's see.
Having exposed concrete and angular shapes, London's Barbican Centre and Boston City Hall are in which architectural style? 10 seconds.
Victorian, 16th century, antebellum.
That is the 3rd wrong in a row. Certainly not 16th century. It's certainly more modern than that. Coolio, would you have known that?
No, but I would have guessed Edwardian, maybe?
Not Edwardian either. A couple in chat getting it right. It is a brutalist. Brutalism was what I was looking for.
Wow.
Barbican Centre and Boston City Hall are brutalist designs. So, Sandbai, I'm afraid that is 3 wrong in a row. That does mean you are... Press the button. There it is. This is a bit late on that one. And yes, indeed, that was a bit of a brutal question, you could say. So that is the end of the game for you for the time being, Sandbai. Maybe you can find yourself back in the hot seat. But for now, thank you very much, and we'll see you later. And yes, if you would like to play the game, the lobby code is CZZU. You will need to have a microphone working in Discord in my Discord server, so you'll need to connect to that first, get yourself set up, and then be ready to be picked at any time. Coolio, you've done just that, and now you are the hot seat player. Did you expect to be here?
No. And considering I've got to be in work in less than 2 hours, this is going to be interesting.
Hey, so we have a timeline of 2 hours for you, at least. Well, we've got 14 questions left in this 50. Then we'll have a break of about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will continue on. So, Coolio, where would you like to go first for your first real question?
You know what? I'm knocking it out. I'm getting rid of architecture.
Getting rid of architecture. Let's see the question. Opened in 1986... a Baha'i temple in New Delhi was designed by Fariborz Sabah in the shape of 27 petals to resemble which flower? 10 seconds.
A lotus?
Absolutely right, yes. Very well played. A 9-sided construction in keeping with the Baha'i relief in the mystical properties of the number 9. Nice and easy warm-up question for you. 1,000 on the board. Where are you going next?
I will try classical music next.
Classical music. Here's your question. Which composer, born in Thuringia in 1685, had 5 brothers with the same first name and fathered 20 children, of whom 5 became composers? 10 seconds.
Haydn, Brahms, Bach.
Need more on Bach.
Johann Sebastian Bach. Johann Bach.
Yeah. JS Bach is exactly fine. I had to prompt for Bach, though, because that wasn't enough information, but
That's
it did
fine.
get there in time on my end. So, that is a correct answer. We will not get a strike on that, but was not the first answer, so no additional money on the board. Where are you going next?
I will try... I'll try religion and mythology.
Religion and mythology. Here's your question. Agarbati, Bakhor, and Joss are all varieties of what substance used in worship, aromatherapy, and meditation? 10 seconds.
Incense?
It is indeed, yes. I think the in here is Joss sticks is a very well-known thing as incense sticks, and a donation ding has happened. In fact, there's been two. Sampster with a $10 donation going with the word wankle a lot, and Toadboy with a $6.90 donation with nice. Thank you for the $6.90 donation there, Toadboy.
Thank God text-to-speech isn't on.
So, we add another 1,000 to the total there for you. 3 questions you've seen, 2,000 on the board. We have 11 questions left in this 50. Where are you going next, Coolio?
I will try the Oscars.
The Oscars. Here's the question. Which actress has the most Best Actress nominations ever, scooping her 17th nod playing Catherine Graham in Spielberg's The Post? 10 seconds.
Oh God, who was it? Meryl Streep?
It is indeed Meryl Streep. Well played. She did feature in an answer previously in the Oscars self-feat, but she features here as the direct answer on that question. Has the most Oscar nominations ever, a record she set, and then broke last year when she scooped her 21st nod for a role as Catherine Graham in Steven Spielberg The Post. Okay, final 10 now in this 50. There are only 7 categories to pick from the looks of things. 7 categories to pick from. Which are going to be?
I'll try classical music again.
Classical music. It is a battle, so we're going to have to pick someone to fight against you in this battle. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Jack Wilfred. Jack Wilfred, you have been picked for this battle on classical music. So we'll just wait for Jack to get in here, and then we'll be on our way. How are you feeling going into this battle, Coolio?
Well, at least it's not Clive.
At least it's not Clive. Wow.
Clive
Such
is my
disdain.
Achilles heel with these quizzes, I swear.
I think, to be fair, on what's coming up, you'll be happy that it isn't Clive. But we'll wait to see what Jack Wilfred says when we get Jack Wilfred in. A Clive Hilly's heel. God, Toad, that's a bit tenuous.
It could be his heel.
Maybe. Sound checking. Okay, we're just waiting for that to happen. We've got another donation coming in from Will C for $10. I was one of the few who loved 500 questions. This is incredible. Kudos to all those involved. Thank you for the $10 donation there, Will C. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I kind of liked 500 questions for what it was. They just obviously didn't have the right mindset about how the hell... what if someone actually did 500 questions? What's the end goal of the game? They didn't figure that design part out. At least, well, the German version have, because they actually do. I think I was reading on the Wikipedia that get an extra €2 million prize if you manage to get all the way to question 500. We're doing the 500 questions slightly differently. We're just doing a full stream of 500 questions. Not each person gets 500 questions, which is very different. So, we have a Jack Wilfred. Hello, Jack.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Are you ready for this battle then on classical music? I'm going to presume that as a yes. So, Coolio, you get to decide. Would you like to lead or follow in this battle?
I'll follow.
You're going to follow. Okay. So, Jack, you'll need to give me the first answer here, and we'll have 5 seconds to do so in each case. But I have a lenient timer on that. So here's the question: Name the 14 comic operators written by W.S. Gilbert and Arthur Sullivan. We require the main title, not any alternatives. Jack, First answer, please. 5 seconds.
Oh god. No, I'm gonna have to pass. I can't think of one. There's one like nah.
Gave you ample time there. Not an answer given. Coolio, did you have any answers at all?
Pirates of Penzance, HMS
Yeah.
Pinafore.
Yeah.
That was the one in my head.
Was the Mikado them as well?
Mikado is up there, yeah.
Okay, I don't think I have any more other than that, but.
So you would have had 3 answers there anyway. Jack Wilfred had none, so Jack Wilfred will be sitting down in a moment. We'll add 1,000 to Coolio's total here, and let's quickly look at the other answers. Thespis, Trial by Jury, The Sorcerer, HMS Pinafore, Pirates of Penzance, Patience, Iolanthe, Princess Ida, The Mikado, Rudigor, The Yeoman of the Guard, The Gondoliers, Utopia Limited, and The Grand Duke. Those were the ones we're looking for there. So, Jack is already gone. Thank you very much for playing. We'll see you hopefully later, Jack. Coolio, you are back in control of the game. 5 questions seen so far, $4,000 in your bank. There are apparently still a couple of specials still up there not seen yet. 9 questions left to see in this 50. Where are you going next?
I'll go with religion and mythology.
Religion and mythology. Here's your question. The Sanatama Dharma is the way of life associated with which religion, considered by some to be the oldest in the world? 10 seconds.
Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism.
Hinduism is the right answer, yes. Also the 3rd largest religion in the world by about 15 to 16% of the global population, being 1.25 billion people. First correct answer given, so that's an extra 1,000 on the board, makes it 5,000. And 8 questions left to pick from now. And 7 categories to which you can pick from. Where are you going?
I'll go with the Oscars again.
Going for the Oscars. It's a top 10 challenge. So we do need to pick a sideline player, but they may not have to play this question. But we do need to pick. So who's it going to be? It is the looping one, Ralph. So sit tight, Ralph, because you might be picked to play this. It all depends on what Coolio wants to do here. Coolio, do you want to play this question? Where you need to give me 5 of the 10 answers on the board in 15 seconds, or do you want Ralph to play it and hope he gets it wrong?
I'll let Ralph take it.
Okay, Ralph, you are being summoned then for this particular question, so do make yourself present. Hello there, Ralph. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing? Oh, I did not hear that properly. Say that again.
Very well.
Cool. Right. Are you ready to see this question on the Oscars? It's a top 10 challenge. You need to give me 5 of the 10 answers possible. Are you ready?
Let's bring it on.
Okay. Here we go, Ralph. Your question is, if I pass. Name 5 of the 10 films released in the 2010s to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. 15 seconds.
Moonlight, Argo, Road to Perdition, The Hurt Locker, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King,
You did get Moonlight, you did get Argo, but none of the others came up, I'm afraid. Coolio, would you have had any other names?
Not really. I could guess at maybe Frozen 2 or something like that, but I'm hopeless about who won what Academy Award.
No. Not Frozen, no. An obvious one is Matt Clemson saying yes, Parasite was up there of this particular year. So, unfortunately, Ralph, that is a wrong for you. That does mean Coolio gets the win, an extra 1,000 to make it $6,000. And let's quickly look at the other answers. There was also 12 Years a Slave, The Artist, Birdman, Green Book, The King's Speech, Parasite, as we mentioned, The Shape of Water, Spotlight. Those are all of the possible answers we could have had for the 20-teens. So, I'm afraid, Ralph, that is going to be wrong for you. So you're going to have to sit up for the time being. But thank you very much for playing. Hopefully you get picked again later on.
See you soon.
All right, catch you later. Coolio, you managed to survive that top 10 challenge by passing it over. There are 7 questions left to pick from and 7 categories. So the 7 that are left in play have only 1 left to pick from. Where are you going?
Finish off the Oscars.
Let's finish off the Oscars. Here's the question. Best known for his adaptation of John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, who holds the record for the most Oscar wins for directing? 10 seconds.
Steven Spielberg, Ridley Scott, Tony Scott. Oh God, who was it? I'm blanking. I can't remember it.
Can anyone remember from Matt the Ref's perfect timing stream? I know Toadboy could because he wrote this particular question. Car 7th car. Can. Spelt incorrectly, but is John Ford, who we're looking for there. Best known for his westerns, holds the record for most Oscars for directing. Nominated a total of 5 times, and Ford actually holds 4 Oscars for the films Informer, Grapes of Wrath, How Green Was My Valley, and The Quiet Man. The only don't say that, Matt. It's been plenty useful, Matt. Don't say that. Don't put yourself down. So, Coolio, there is a strike on the board. We need to clear that off. There are only 6 questions left to pick from in this 50. Where are you going to clear off the strike?
Mathematics, please.
Mathematics. Okay, let's see the question. Which mathematician introduced the constant e, the base of the natural system of logarithms that approximates to 2.71828? 10 seconds.
Euler.
Yeah. Leonard Euler is exactly what we're looking for, and the E is actually the reference to Euler himself. Absolutely right. Clearing that strike, adding 1,000 to your total, and you're now on 7,000. 5 left in the 50.
I'll try classical music.
Classical music. The question is, which Stanley Kubrick film features the Richard Strauss piece Thus Spoke Zarathustra in its opening credits? 10 seconds.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Full title given. Thank you very much. Absolutely right. Yes, as the piece plays, the camera pans up from the moon to reveal the Earth and then the sun. Everyone knows how that goes, so I don't need to imitate it. Up to 8,000.
Arguably one of the most played pieces of music in history.
Probably, yes. There is a version of that by was it Portsmouth Symphony they're called? Where all of the instrumentalists, they actually swap instruments and play on an instrument that they're not strong at. It sounds horrible, but it's just so hilarious listening to it. Portsmouth Symphony. Do have a Google of that. 4 left in this 50, so not yet guaranteed to see the next 50, but you're nearly there. Where are you going?
I'll go with things that sound dirty.
Things that sound dirty. Here's the question. Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates, and Rob Gronkowski are famous for playing which US football position to the right of tackle? 10 seconds.
Oh, God. I can't... Titan, that's it. Is it Titan?
You did manage to pluck it out of nowhere. Yes, the tight end. Normally takes up the right-hand end of the lineup in a T-shaped defensive position. Well played, managing to find it. And another 1,000 to your total. Makes it 9,000. 3 questions left in the 50. Which is it going to be? Card games, religion, or answer smash?
I'll try religion and mythology.
Religion and mythology. It's a top 10 challenge. So let's pick an opponent who may or may not play this, depending on what Coolio decides. The opponent is Keshi Head. So what do you want to do, Coolio? Do you want to play this top 10 challenge, or do you want to let Keshi play the top 10 challenge?
I don't know how strong Keshi is on religion and mythology. Having said that, I'm trying to think of top 10s, and I think I'm gonna play this one.
You're gonna play it, okay? So Keshi, just sit tight. You might get picked. Who knows? But Coolio, this is for you. Let's quickly change the shot to that. So Coolio, give me 5 of the 10 answers to advance the question. Here it is. With the most common being John, identify 5 of the next 10 most common Catholic papal names. 15 seconds.
Paul, Benedict, Jack, oh God, I shouldn't have taken this. No.
Paul is not in the top 10, although if we did continue the list down, Adrian and Paul would be next most with 6 popes each. But I'm afraid only Benedict was accepted there as an answer. So that it's going to be...
I don't know this stuff.
Fair enough. So it is a strike of the board. Let's have a look at the other answers there were. Alexander, Boniface, Clement, Gregory, Innocent, Leo, Pius, Stephen, and also Urban. Those were the top 10 most common Catholic papal names, aside from John. So it is going to be a strike of the board for you, Coolio. We have now got a Keshi in here because Keshi is now going to sit as a sideline player until he is required. Welcome, Keshi. How are you doing? You are currently muted, by the way.
Yes, I'm here. I'm finding the mute on my
All right.
remote control so you're not hearing double. There we go.
Fair enough. All right, thank you. So, only 2 questions left in this 50. Coolio, you have to decide between card games or answer smash. If you get this next one wrong, then Keshi will get to decide. Unfortunately, in this very weird edge case, that means he gets to decide from one option.
Would you like this or this?
So, Coolio, which out of card games or answer smash would you like to play?
Try card games.
Card games it shall be. Here's a regular question, and that question is... Taco Cat, Catamelon, and Grenade Kitten are some of the cards in which game that was funded on Kickstarter within 8 minutes? 10 seconds.
Tabletop Simulator? I don't know it.
I don't think we can accept such a wide swing as Tabletop Simulator there. Everyone in chat shouting it out, though. It was Exploding Kittens. Exploding Kittens was looking for the clue there, all the cats. So, Coolio, that is 2 wrong in a row. You don't want to make it 3, otherwise you will be...
Oh.
Thank you, Keshi, for joining in there. So... Now it is 2 strikes, so it does meet the criteria of this very weird edge case. Keshi, you get to decide. Which
choice, this one.
Which category do you think Coolio is worse at?
I hate to do it. Well, we've got to go with an answer smash, haven't we?
Okay, answer smash it is. So, Coolio, you need to get this right to survive into the next 50. Here is the question, Coolio. What is the name of the longest-serving mathematician on Countdown, combined with the Shania Twain song featuring the lyric, Gonna Let It All Hang Out? 10 seconds.
Aravoidal Man, I feel like a woman.
Absolutely right, yeah. Very well played. Carol Vorderman, I feel like a woman. Dun, 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 dun. So, Coolio, you do survive that there. We clear the strikes, get you an extra 1,000 on the board. Unfortunately, Keshi, it meets the criteria of you picked the category, and since you did and he succeeded, that means you have to be eliminated right now. I'm sorry for this very weird edge case, but it is how it is. But hopefully you'll
might get picked again later. You never know.
Hopefully you'll get picked again later. But thank you very much for joining. And we have met the first 100 of our 500, which means we will be taking a short break. Yes, we are 20% of the way there. So I'm going to take a quick break, 10 to 15 minutes. In fact, we'll say it is 10 minutes. So we'll reconvene at 14:43, where we will continue this game and pick up into the third 50. So get yourself some drinks, some food, whatever you need to do. Donate if you want to as well while we go to break. And yeah, we'll see you later. We'll see you in about 10 minutes' time when we resume 500 questions. Mute that. Keep that one on. Mute me.